Hello and good afternoon, my friends, and welcome. Today is the launch day of Escape from Monster Island. I'm wearing my official Monster Island shirt. Got my shoulder. Which one? I can't remember. Anyway, that one. There we go. Compass Comic shirt to celebrate the big day, and I'm really excited. I've been waiting a long time for this book to get done. Yeah, I originally came up with Monster Island way back in 1998 and always intended it to be a trilogy. Uh, and we're going to get into a little bit of the history first, but I got a friend that just popped in here. I'm bringing some boom to the room, my pal.
What's up, buddy? How are
Hey,
you?
Dan, how are you?
Hey, it's day out. I'm here to support my homie. You know?
Attaboy. Nice.
Yeah,
Good to
yeah.
see you, bro.
Good to see you too. Sorry I missed last week. I had some stuff on the day job going that was impossible to slide away from. So
Yeah, it's okay.
uh,
We replaced you with Lemony Snicket, so
I actually had the show on in the background.
oh, did you really?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I heard all the love. Here. Let's give it to him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, so yeah, just taking a little break. I did a little bit of some inking, some just getting
Wait a
some
second. Let me zoom in on you here.
all right,
There
some
we go.
lines. This is what I do to get my brain and hand all warmed up before I get to work. I know some people they just go at the desk. I remember when I was early on as a kid working with Rob Liefeld, and
Mhm.
I'd get into the studio and I'd be, doing these doodles. He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm warming up my hand." He goes, "What the fuck is that?" And he goes, "I just sit down and draw." And I said, "Well, yeah, but like it's a different mode. Like I was in driving mode, and then I was get to work mode, and now I'm at my desk. I'm getting into drawing mode. I'm not as
There's something about working off the rust, you know. Some days it clicks immediately. Like you got the ideas and you boom, you nail them out there. But for me, I'm the same way. I don't do a lot of the warm up stuff. I try to get it
yeah
out in the sketching.
yeah
Like getting loose and then sort of tightening it up and that. But I mean, you like
yeah.
to draw a lot,
I love to
and
draw. I love
I
to draw,
don't.
and I know. For me, it's I was just my buddy Austin was over. He's my tattoo artist, and he's also learning about storytelling, and I got him into the Eisner book, the
Oh,
Scott McCloud book, the Five C's of Cinematography. I got him reading Carl Potts' book on visual storytelling, and um, I said, the interesting thing is different people have different names for it. Like some people, athletes say they're in the zone. Some people say they're in flow state. I used to call it the gel, and it's basically when nothing else exists around you but the work you're in, and you're in that world, and you're actually manipulating the bullet shells and the guns and like
mhm.
the forms, and you're in the scene. You're not, all this other stuff is out there, but it for me it takes a little bit uh of seancing, I guess,
Sure.
to get me in there.
Kino Reviews is here. He says a cartoonist doesn't like to draw. That's a new one on me.
Nah,
Well, I like to draw with a purpose. Some people
yeah,
just like to sketch. Some people like to look at things and draw them, for relaxation. I don't. I like to have
yeah,
a purpose for what it is I'm drawing. And quite honestly, and I've said this before, I'm a writer that draws,
yeah.
not an artist that writes.
I'm the other way around. I'm the other way
Yeah.
around, and
So
that's the thing with
I like the
Austin. I was telling,
storytelling, the ideas and the concepts and stuff more than the
yeah.
actual execution, of the
I
drawing.
I think I think that for me was a secondary thing. I was always attracted to the drawings first when I was a kid, and
Oh, sure,
only
me too.
later on I started understanding the sophistication of really good comic storytelling. utilizing the the things that make comics unique.
Hmm.
I've said it before on our great show, The Professionals, which will be on tonight,
That's right. And
on
our
your
topic,
channel.
our topic is going to be sort of a tie into the launch for Escape from Monster Island and Halloween, because we're going to be discussing here on my channel
Yeah,
our favorite monster designs in
that's right.
film and in comics.
There's so many good ones.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, it's tough. I mean, I know the one that is a good one for film, but not good for comics. And you had a personal, uh, 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 I guess, fracas with this design. Looks great on film. The Predator, wouldn't want to draw him.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't want to draw. I mean, that little the little face
You're
thing that
you're
does the
giving me
thing.
flashbacks, Dan.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy, but all that fishnet bullshit, like
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm really ashamed because I wasn't number one. In fact, I was dealing with some things, and then I saw you went live, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And then my dog went after a squirrel. Like my dog ate my homework, but I am number 90. I'm slipping.
Well,
I'm slipping. Number
my
80,
my
90.
my sign up gang got
Are
first
you
crack
muted?
at things, so they got to go in there
There we go.
early,
Yeah.
and then we technically went live for everybody else at 2 o'clock, but the sign up crew
Mm,
got the links live at
yeah.
1:30.
I
So,
signed up too. I signed up. I'm just
oh, you did? Did you get the links?
I did. I got
Oh, okay, cool.
all the special links and everything. I just was late to the show,
Well, this
you
this
know.
this is screen I haven't refreshed pretty much since I went live. So,
Oh, dude.
yeah, let's refresh.
They got somebody here saying they're like backer 119, dude.
Oh,
You're
oh,
Let's
there
see
we
what you
go.
got.
We're at
Let's see.
6,735. We got 113 backers
It didn't
already.
refresh on the screen though.
Oh, why didn't it refresh? Oh, I know why. Hold
I
on.
don't know.
Here we go.
Oh, you got to refresh that window.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, 113.
This is
Beautiful.
exciting stuff, man.
I love launch days. You're nervous as hell.
Yeah,
You're double checking everything. Uh, there's usually always something that you forgot to put in one of the. And if you're giving out secret links, there's always something you forget, or you didn't add something as an add-on that somebody was looking for,
right.
or in my case, you put stuff out there with absolutely no postage,
Oh,
like
man.
like I did on I think it was
Yes.
Ghost of Matacumba Key. Uh,
Yes.
I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
but somebody in the chat said, "Hey, did you mean for that?" I'm like, "Oh, geez," and I had to fix that chop chop. I ended up
Oh,
losing
yeah.
about $200 worth of postage.
That's a relatively inexpensive mistake, you know. I had on some of my stuff there. Yeah, I don't even want to get into the more expensive mistakes, but yeah, launches are tough. Also, there's that there's that saying that I think I created it because I haven't heard anybody else say it before, but it's
Oh, no, no, Stippling Vaughn, the last time I did a launch, and
mm-mm,
last couple times, this has been my tagline. Like, somebody will tell me I forgot to do something, and it's an
and
important
then
thing,
you
like not
say,
putting postage on, and I'm
yeah,
like, "Oh, fuck me."
yeah. No, I'm talking about a different, an altogether different saying, which has to do with when you put together a launch,
Mm,
or when you're trying to run anything. And you've heard me say it before. It's hard to read the label when you're in the jar,
mm,
right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
fortunately, you got 5 label readers in the bros room that are happy to come out and take a look at things. And even still, we're not perfect. We're a bunch of rapscallions ourselves,
right.
you know.
Well, so far, I'd like to say to the chat and, to, Stippling specifically, I haven't had to say that yet. I
Yeah.
got a little nervous earlier because when I created the email and I sent it out, um, all of a sudden there were no stats. It was like, nobody, it looked like Reddit, and nobody had
Oh,
interacted with it. And so I'm like, oh shit. So I did it again and still nothing. And I'm like, so I contacted my email program. And of course, you can't talk to a human being. You have to deal with
no.
AI. And
Right,
they said, well,
right.
try this, do this, and uh, nothing happened. But evidently, it was just the metrics hadn't caught up with the website yet.
Yeah,
Because when I
yeah,
was doing my 31 Days of Monsters, people in the chat were saying, my secret links, my secret. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
thank God. I
yeah.
was like, oh,
Yeah, that's with this technology we get these added benefits, but at the same time it's not perfect, you know.
yeah,
Uh we want it to, and what's weird too is like it seems like we're moving super fast under these situations, or at least everything feels like it's going really quick. And what happens though is everything's moving really slow. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, like trying to rush it, and you
yeah.
look and you're like, oh, it's only been 3 minutes. Like it, but it because of the rush of it all, it feels like 20.
That's okay, Bloody Drake. I had a couple of emails from folks saying, I clicked on the link and it took me to the sign up page. And uh, it said in the email that, the secret links will be live at 1:30. But I
Yeah.
think everybody in their excitement, just kind of like sees the links and doesn't really read the email.
Yes.
And I'm guilty of that too. I get
Oh,
all
dude.
excited about something. I've been waiting, I've been waiting, I've been waiting. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, here we go. Boom. I'm like, oh, wait, it doesn't go live till 1:30.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing makes the spirits laugh like a man's plans. You
That is
know.
very true.
You
You
know.
plan, God laughs.
Yes. That's right.
Yes. Let's take a look at the campaign here.
Yeah,
Um,
let's see. I personally, uh, I bought cover C.
oh, okay.
There was just something. I mean, obviously I love A and B, but there was something about C that really got me.
Oh,
So
yeah. That's the Butch
I ended
Geist
up.
cover. Butch is
That's
so
Butch
amazing.
Guice.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know who drew it. I just
Yeah.
said, "Oh, I like that cover. That's great." Yeah,
Yeah.
Butch, man. Heck yeah! I didn't even know he was still drawing, man.
Oh, yeah. Geez.
That's
Butch is
excellent.
he's doing a horror comic right now. Um, I forget who the publisher is.
Huh.
And I saw a cover for it and it looks freaking amazing. Yeah, he hasn't
Yeah,
done a lot of horror and he's wanted to do it. So
yeah.
it looks great. So when you first come to the site, I'm really happy with the how this thing got laid out. I tried to keep it all image heavy and
Yeah,
not a lot of, like where you can type stuff in. So
yeah.
I created like banners to explain things like, first we have what's the company? It's Compass Comics. Then I have a little letter here to everybody who comes to the site to take a look,
How did you find paper that big? I mean, did you, and you wrote it so neatly on that big paper. How did you do that?
how did I get that paper that big? Well,
Yeah, and how did you
that's
write
only
so
8.5 by
clearly?
11, but I'm only 11 inches tall. So
Oh, man, okay, that makes sense now. Shit, I
yeah,
thought that
yeah,
that you had written really nicely on a big giant piece of paper, man.
yeah. I photograph large.
Okay, okay. If
Yeah.
you're a
So
first timer and don't know your work, I God bless them if they are.
then, yeah. So I write a little something about me, and then I talk about how I fulfilled all these campaigns, and to give us a shot, I promise you'll enjoy the ride. Because
Aaron, Andy, Billy. I am the black sheep of the bros, in that I'm late on mine. So once I get my book back, back out. I will have to gain the trust that you guys so easily have because you're so reliable.
well, you'll do it. You'll
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
So then we have a little intro of what's Monster Island about. Look out! Monster Island has been sabotaged by the Anarchons.
That's how
If
you say that. And anarchons.
Yes, and it comes from anarchy,
Yeah,
and
anarchy. Okay.
Yeah, and the Anarchons in Return to Monster Island were kind of like these space hippies that had taken over Monster Island because they didn't like, these lovable animals being mistreated and all this kind of stuff. Uh, and so our heroes had to fight them and get Monster Island returned. But what the Anarchons did was they sabotaged the drive system, the phasometric drive system of Monster Island. So they find
Okay.
themselves stranded in the outer reaches of the galaxy in our latest book, in search of a rare element they need to power their engines. The inhabitants of the mining planetoid Fog reach out to the island and offer their services, but at what price? Not all is as it seems, but Mac and Duke must procure the Sigadium, for without it, there is no escape from Monster Island.
Is that like a dilithium sort of thing?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's a, it's an energy form, and if you look real close, Cegadium is C-gate,
Ah.
Comicsgate.
Oh man, at least it's not unobtainium, right?
Yeah. So that was a little nod to the CG gang out
Dude,
there.
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that James Cameron, for all of his originality, the two things that he did wrong on Avatar were unobtainium and using papyrus, the papyrus font. You
Oh.
know, it's like, oh man, good stuff. Hey, speaking of sci-fi and awesomeness, what did you think of that SpaceX booster landing right back
Oh,
in the freaking
right
launch
back in the
pad?
gantry.
What the hell, man?
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, big time,
Crazy. All
big
right.
time.
So next here's what you're going to get when you're right now. Everybody's going to be
Yeah,
getting, when they order the book, you get a bookmark, you get the vinyl sticker. I always upgrade the paper and do spot UV on my covers. Uh, at first I use those as stretch goals, but now it's become sort of my trademark. So
yeah.
every book has all this stuff right from the get-go. And then later on we'll add some more stretch goals to it. Here's the 3 covers that you can choose from. Again, I tried to keep everything image heavy, so you're not doing a lot of, looking at boring type. Um, and this one is particularly interesting, the rarest Monster Island cover of all. This is the actual 1998 version. Not version, but I mean
Holy shit!
it's from 1998. These were retailer incentives. When retailers ordered 10 or more for every 10 copies a retailer ordered, they would get one of these uh, cover versions
Was
of
it
Monster
a
Island.
sketch cover or is it a printed version of a
It's
sketch
a
cover?
printed version of a sketch
Okay.
on the cover, and there were less than 500 of those made, and there's only
Yeah.
40 left.
And
Um, and
what?
they'll be slabbed and signed, or signed and slabbed, I guess.
And of those 40, how many are 9/8?
Well, the CGC will decide that.
Yeah.
I've got. Hold on here. Hold on a second. I got one somewhere here.
You're letting the cover art go?
Here
You're
we go.
rated.
I
Hey,
sent one
folks.
to him. Hold on. I'm getting all this political spam.
Oh yeah, it's the time of year.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can't wait for that shit to be over.
there we go. I got rid of him. All right. So let me go to. Oh shit! I blew that. But here's a copy of it
Yeah,
that I sent to them to get
yeah,
slabbed, and it came back in 9.8.
that's beautiful.
So I wanted to see what it
That
would
is
look like slabbed.
heck
That's the
yeah.
back. Super rare. Like I said,
Yeah, you said
there's
only
only
40
40 of them.
out of 500. Even that's still low. Just 500 is low.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's incredible.
So that one was I thought was I've been saving that for this campaign. And then here's the other rarity. This is the original cover art for the
Yeah.
distressed cover, and this is the
Yes.
only artwork of Monster Island that's ever been available to the public. I own everything. I've
Yeah,
never sold a single piece. I've never given away a single piece of Monster Island art. Um, but I thought,
man.
now that the trilogy is complete, it might be cool to put a piece out there.
You know what's crazy? Considering the giving away art, right? Like that.
Hmm.
I used to do that back in the day. I was like, ah, you're my pal. Have a page. Have a page. Have a page. Uh, Now I see what they go for. Like I'm not talking like my Wolverine stuff. I'm talking like Bloodstrike early image stuff. When I see what they go for, I'm like, I just gave that guy 10 grand. I gave that guy, like, you know what I'm saying? And
Oh
and
yeah,
like we were looking at that Adam Hughes Vampirilla, right? And you go, okay, well, uh, I think if you can create an era, Will Smith had this going for him. I'm actually giving names that suck now, but Will Smith and John Travolta had something called Second Fame, right?
okay,
And because remember, John Travolta was a major star in the '70s, and by the late '80s, he was doing Look Who's Talking, like shitty,
right,
shitty movies, and he was kind of not bankable. And
right.
and
Not until Pulp Fiction.
that is right. And then he got sort of a second fame, a second boost, where he was like on everything, Pulp Fiction and Face Off and Get Shorty and like tons of
Right.
movies.
I see what
Uh,
you're saying.
yeah, what I would do with that kind of knowledge, if you knew that you had the power to be part of or be a creator in an era that leaves a mark,
Hmm.
you hold on to that shit like you're doing,
Yeah.
you know, because grandbabies will need shoes at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I started selling stuff years ago, and then, like you said, I started seeing it. I might have sold a cover for $250, um,
yes,
and then I've seen some covers of mine go for like $70,000,
yes, yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah,
so about 20 years ago, I stopped selling just about everything
yeah.
um, that I did, and I happened to hold on to a whole bunch of original, really key Vengeance of Bane pages.
You were a
And
wise man.
I put a bunch of them up on Heritage a year ago, and they did very, very well.
I'm sure they
Um,
did.
but I don't, I still have some of those. I've got that famous shot of Bane holding Batman over his head, ready to throw him off the roof. The
Yeah,
splash page from Tech 664.
yeah.
That's
You're
on
that.
my wall right there.
Yeah, that's when you decide you want to buy a another home in the Bahamas or some shit.
Yeah.
Uh, Yo, this thing here that says sample pages,
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, that hanger shot, even
Mhm.
when you showed it to us in layout, I was very jealous. I like the sense of scale and seeing it finished like this with the ship in color, and it's got, when Lucas used to do things, he would Lucasify them to where they not only looked usable, but they looked like they were used. A
Right,
lot of
right.
sci-fi had like shiny stuff, and this looks like a very loved, very used vehicle.
Well, the thing about it is that we established in the last Monster Island book, that, there were budget cuts on the home world, and so the funding for Monster Island, was cut,
Yeah,
and that's what got him into trouble the last time. They hired the Anarchons to help with the monsters, but they only got on the island because they wanted to sabotage it.
right.
And so here they gotta go down to get the Sigadium, and he says, "Well, we've got a transport ship for you." And they're like, "This piece of shit?" And he goes, "Well, we assure you this will get you there, but it's also the only one we got." Here,
It's awesome. It's
let me share
awesome.
some of the other. I got a few of the pages here, large, so that you guys can see them. Um,
Yeah, Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and I'll just walk you through the narrative here so you can get it, because there's a piece of a comedy bit here. So they've already decided, they're going to go down there, and the Gooch are timid people, so they want Mac and Duke and Rooster to go do it. And they said they'll do it. And he says, okay, well, you guys we got to get you some pressure suits, since you're going to be going out in space. And so Rooster says, okay, I have some ideas for designs. He wants to get out of these crappy clothes he's been in for 2 books. Uh, so so Duke says, yeah, he goes, hey, I got some ideas too. I want to make sure, you get the human anatomy right. And then he tells Mac here to, you work on the flight controls and learn how to, pilot that thing. And I'll go with Rooster and work on the designs. And she's a little suspicious. And he's like, tut tut, my good woman, type of thing.
Yeah.
Right. So, so, so he comes out wearing his uniform, right?
Yes. That looks
He tells her, "Come on, Mac, let's see it." She goes, "Duke, I'm gonna kill you." And she goes,
Yes.
"You're rocking it." Because I'm gonna rock you. Whap.
Zip. I was
Then-
gonna say it looks like an Andy Smith design with that plunging, the
right?
plunging. That's awesome.
So that was a lot of fun. And so, then she gets her regular outfit, and they go to the hangar. They see what they got to deal with, and they get their actual space suits on. They get into their little jalopy, and off they go as this character Horn Dog, one of the giant monsters, watches them take off. Now, somebody in the
Who's
chat had wanted to
yeah,
see large versions of the covers because they weren't sure which ones to get. So,
yeah. Who's
uh,
doing colors on this?
Greg Wright.
This is Greg. He's
Oh
always
yeah,
been great. He's always been great. But I'm like, man, I like the touches on the helmets down there.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Greg did this cover too. Oh wait, there we go.
Ooh. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
this is the main cover. So, I like story covers,
Yeah.
with action or implied action.
Yeah.
This introduces us to everybody, which I think is kind of cool. Um, then there's this cover, which I really like. This one I did the colors
Yeah.
on. I gave it a distressed look, so it looks like a beat up comic that I read in the 70s,
Yeah. This is the one that gives Aaron anxiety.
Yes, yeah. This is what I'd read in my thing chair.
Yeah. Yeah. Even in a 9/8, it's doesn't look mint.
Yeah, exactly. And this is
Yeah.
Butch Geiss's cover. This is the one you ordered.
Yeah, I did not know. What I really liked about this was that just the composition and just I don't know, it just called out to me. I don't know how to explain it other than good job, Butch. Who colored it?
I think it's Nanjam
Okay,
Jambari.
okay, because that
I,
tongue, man, jeez,
yeah, I think
it's
that was his.
creepy.
And then this is part of the Frame series. So I did on the
Ooh,
last campaign, I did framed covers with this
mhm.
monster frame that went around Monster Island and Escape from Monster Island. So I figured anybody who bought that package is going to want the third one to go with it, so everything
Yeah.
matches. So
Reminds me of remember when back in like 88, 89 when Marvel put out Marvel Masterworks and they were the hardcovers and they
yeah.
had that gold trim around.
Oh yeah, yeah. They did. They had like a frame
Yeah,
device or something around there. Yeah,
yeah.
that's right. Right.
So cool.
Now
What's
let's.
the image behind there? What is that back there? Is that from
That
the
is
original?
actually the back cover of the wraparound to the original Monster Island.
It's great. You got those F-14s or what are those F-16s? The
14s, yeah, the Tomcats.
14s back there. Yeah,
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, because back then when I did this book in 1998, that was the Navy Interceptor.
Was it?
Uh, yeah, it was a
Mm,
two-seater. So
yeah,
we had Duke as our pilot and Mac as the Rio, which is the radar intercept officer. And when I did return to Monster Island in 2016,
yeah.
17, something like that, maybe it was 2018. Might have been 2018. I can't remember. So all of a sudden, they had retired that ship, that
That
aircraft.
jet.
So they were
Yeah.
using F-18s, and
Right.
F-18s are primarily single seaters. But there are some modified ones, and one of
Right.
them is a radar jamming one called a growler. So I had them outfitted in a growler to jam the radar, uh,
Yeah.
and just so that I could get them in the same plane, so I could crash them on the island and get my story going.
Right. Right. Yeah. Hey, necessity is the mother of invention, man.
Right?
Like the I was talking with my friend Austin. He likes to come over. He comes over on Sundays, and I try to. I mean, he's got his own ideas. He's very smart on his own, but I try to mentor him to a certain degree, and because again, this medium of comic books is new to him, and what I find very fun about mentoring somebody is the same thing as teaching. When people ask you questions and you go, well, da da da, and they go, well, why? And then you go, well, hmm, and then you have to like articulate it. And it was cool because we were talking about some roadblocks he had hit in his story, and we I think you've talked about this before. When inspiration doesn't strike, you use craft,
Right.
you know.
Hmm.
And we did. I put him through some craft ideas, and it the necessity being the mother of invention. He solved the big issue he was having story wise. So
Cool.
um, it's cool. Where we at? Let's see what we got.
Yeah, I just want to address Gen X Catholic. He had asked about the frame covers on X last night, so I had built the campaign. I had everything ready to go, and then he asked about, is there going to be a frame cover this one? And it completely slipped my mind to do a framed cover. So I'm like, holy crap, I need to do a
Thank
frame
you, Gen
cover so that
X.
they all matched. So last
What a
night
good gift.
I ran back downstairs here. I luckily I had the files for the frame and everything. All I had to do is drop the image in there, then create the assets for the page itself. But it didn't take that long. But everybody can thank Gen X Catholic, because without him, I'd have forgotten about it.
It only takes the one person, and
Yeah,
that's
many
a
eyes.
wonderful thing. A
All right,
wonderful
let's
thing.
let's do a refresh here. Let's see where we're at.
Come
Oh
on, come
wow,
on.
nice.
What are we looking at?
I refreshed the wrong one again, didn't I? I did.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm.
let's try. See, I'm excited.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There we go.
Woo! Shit. Nice, man. Oh
Nice.
man, it's funny. I was like, you're gonna be hitting 10 before bros. Oh, for sure you are. For sure you
Yeah,
are.
we've only been technically live for like half an hour from the 2 o'clock, the full launch.
Yeah.
So
Grind, grind.
153 backers. That's fantastic.
That is awesome. I've got about 10 more minutes. I can hang with you.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
actually I'm giving you my lunch break.
Oh, go eat your lunch, Dan.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no.
See, you're not the only one. See, MD Houghton says lunchtime is over, guys. Got to get back to the grind.
There
Thanks,
you
Dan.
go.
Graham.
Yeah. What up, MD? Yes, sir. Oh, look, Dan Plagle's in the house.
Oh, so is Anthony Gonzalez Clark.
What's up?
Gen X says he lives to serve. There's Dan. No, none of them are large hardbacks. That was another publisher that had published Return to Monster Island. Ominous Press did
Right.
the large hardcovers. These are
Speaking of
all the
hardbacks.
Compass Comics style, so
Yeah.
that all your Compass Comics books will match and look the same.
You know, what makes me sad is I didn't back Kit Carter on the hardcover level.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was like, oh, I like Aaron's cover, and whatever, I'll get that one. And I don't even get to see my own piece, man, because it's only in the hardback. ah,
Well, I'll
dummy.
take a picture of it because
Yeah.
I ordered the hardback.
Damn, man. Damn. Yeah. hopefully, though, I can twist his arm and buy a hardcover off him. Hopefully, he's got some.
Chris Thacker says, "Gotta say, love your OCD, Graham." I'll tell you, man, when you're getting one of these campaigns going, your mind is in a million different places trying to
Oh
figure
man,
out what you've forgotten, what did I forget? What did I forget? I
and you're
laid
running on
morning.
adrenaline.
What's that?
You're running on adrenaline.
Yeah, yeah. You wanna you get one shot, one first impression. I really believe this, and that you want to get that right. When you come
Yeah,
out of the gate, you want to make sure everything is right with as little screw ups as possible. So
this is your ninth campaign.
yeah,
That is that's a
yep,
good number. That is a
yeah.
good
If
number.
every one of them has been fulfilled. If any of you guys were wondering about Return to Monster Island, I mean that's been completely fulfilled, except for 12 books, uh, 12 CGC books that
Yeah,
they went to CGC, but then the hurricane hit. So I got to give them a little break here to get those
yeah.
things
Lot
graded.
of lot of impact.
Yeah.
Two
So
in a row, man.
that's the only
Jesus.
thing that's missing. Everything else has been shipped out. Julie's taking care of that. She's a machine. So
Awesome.
we get it done. In fact, we've got, let's see, look at it, 9 projects, and so far raised $1,034,230.
What? That is incredible, dude.
Of course, I spent $1,029,000
Yeah, that's how
on,
that
on
works,
on
right?
materials and printing and shipping and all that,
Yep, yep.
but it's a cool number.
It is a cool number. Yeah. Jeff Stark is asking a question. There you go.
Yeah. What is the reading order of your books?
I think
Um,
he's talking about the compass, the
yeah,
universe, right?
yeah, yeah. I actually have let me see if I can find it. Uh, somebody had asked me that and I stuck it up on X. Uh, so I had made an image. Let me see if I can find that for you really quick, and then I can tell you which ones. Doopy 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 doo. Here we go. Okay, so you would start with the original Monster Island. Now, this is my reading order. There's a few orders that can be switched around, but this is as good as any to start with. So you would start with the original Monster Island. Then you'd go to Joe Frankenstein Part 1. Then Joe Frankenstein Part 2. Then Return to Monster Island. Is everybody taking notes?
Mm.
And then you'd go to the Chenoo. And from the Chenoo, you would read Alien Alamo. Then The Ghosts of Matacumba Key. Joe Frankenstein 3, The Eye of Ra, which is funding now on Indiegogo. Go check that out. Anthony Gonzalez Clark is in the chat here, and his artwork is friggin' amazing, guys. Where do you see it? Check out his X account, or check out mine because I try to repost all that stuff. And then the last part to date would be Escape from Monster Island.
There you go.
Here, I'll put this up here. There it is.
Oh, boom. All right. Boom, 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 boom,
There you go.
boom.
You guys can screen. I'll keep that up for a minute. And you guys can screen capture it if you want.
Boom, done. Oh,
Well, Spaceman had Ghost of Metacumba Key, and he loved it. That's awesome. Thank you.
yeah.
Ooh, Anthony's 38% done on Joe Frankenstein
How do you
3.
quantify that? That's such a specific number. Is it like 100 pages?
I think it's 64.
Okay,
Yeah, 64.
that's great.
So what would let's see, 30% of 60 would be 12. That'd be
20,
18 pages would be
18. Yeah.
30%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he has an Excel sheet. That's cool. Let the the computer
Wow.
do the maths. I'm so old school. I always try to do it in my head.
Chris Thacker, you think I got OCD? He's got an Excel sheet.
Right. Oh man.
I don't have that. I should print the reading order in all of my books.
Mm.
Well, I could do that, maybe.
Slacker says the only thing they're missing is Chenu.
Or maybe he hasn't ordered Chinu.
Right.
Hey, Graham, sadly, budget restricts me from backing Monster Island. Backed all Joe Frankenstein. Had to choose between the two. I'll try to catch up on the Compass site. Thanks. Thank you, Spaceman. Hey, man,
Oh, Spaceman is
everybody,
cool.
I know our economy is in the shitter right now. Times are tough. Money is tight. So when people come out and back these books, I'm very appreciative, and I want you to know that. And
Right.
there's I understand where you guys are, because we're all in this.
That's
Um,
right. That's why
you
your
know,
vote counts.
yeah, absolutely. We got to get out of this malaise, and make America great again, and prosperous, and as he says, rich again.
Yeah.
Um, but until then, I completely understand. And the one thing about entertainment is that it's pretty much bulletproof, and it's really needed during hard times. You look at when we went through the Great Depression, it was the rise of the golden age of Hollywood. Whenever things get tough, entertainment is needed more than ever. So I hope folks will find that happiness where you can, whether it's comics, books, or going to a movie or a video game or whatever it is that gives you a minute away from the real world to just chill for a little bit.
That's
Um,
right.
I think
And
it's
you know
really
what? For anybody, this is what I say. If having a hard time with money is absolutely relatable. I have a household of 7 people. And what I tell people is, hey, the fact that you love this thing and you want to be part of it, you could help by sharing it. Just let the world know about Graham's awesome book. Put it out there, and because what your share, just like the one person, Gen X, talked about frames. One person made the difference in having the frame thing. You could be that one person that someone's never seen Graham's work before. They're going to see him in his tall paper sheet saying, if it's your first time, you could be the person that turns them on to that.
right. That's what it's really about, getting more eyeballs on things. And when a friend tells you about something, you're like, oh, I trust him more than just some stranger. So
Yeah,
if you can't back the books, there'll come a time when you'll be able to get them, because I always stick them up on my website. um, and I overprint them, so you'll be
that's the
able to get
smart
that.
thing. Yeah,
uh, but yeah, just share it out with your friends, talk about it, tell them how jazzed you are about that kind of stuff. And I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about, anything that gives you that you're passionate about, that you
yeah.
love, is to share that stuff. And that's how word of mouth gets on, and that's how things become successful and
Spread the
popular.
joy.
And yeah, spread the love. There's enough hate
Yeah,
and anger out there. Just go on any social media thing, and you'll see all kinds of violence and crap and anger, and people jawing at each other or running people down, you know
it's
but there's a
true.
lot more good. There's a lot more positivity out there. So let's
There
focus
is.
on that.
Yeah, exactly. You get what you search for.
Yeah.
It's like I saw this thing. I used to really dig. I can't even remember his last name now. Anthony Robbins. Anthony Robbins. The
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. That guy.
yeah, he has a lot of things. A lot of things he says are really good. As far as like breaking things down into simple terms. And he I saw this one where he said, "Hey, look around and try to see all the red things in the room, okay?" He goes, now close your eyes. You tell me you could probably tell me where all the red things are. And he said, yeah, yeah. He goes, okay, well, tell me where the blue things are. And the guy's like, whoa, I wasn't focused on the blue things. And it's like, exactly. You know, if you're out there literally doom scrolling looking for, you know, shit, you'll get shit. And if you're out there looking for joy, you will find it. And the best thing to do is to spread it.
Absolutely. Stippling says Two-Fisted Manly Tales is missing from the reading list. It's between
Oh,
Alamo
shit.
and Ghosts. That's not an accident. It's because those are self-contained stories that aren't really part of the Compass Comics story thread, with the exception of the last story in there. Buck Thornton always gets his man, where we are, and that one would come after Alien Alamo, in between Ghosts of Metacumba Key. As Stippling rightly points out. And the reason why is because the aliens from Alien Alamo make an appearance in that. Now, it's in the future, but it's referenced, the past is referenced in a bit of dialogue. And then the aliens get a name. We don't know what they're called in Alien Alamo, but in Buck Thornton, we find out that they're called the Krill. So,
Krill.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny because they're like crab-like, you know.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's great.
So
excellent. Hey man, I'm gonna roll out. I'm gonna see you in about 4 hours and 15 minutes.
Absolutely. You have a great lunch, bud, and thanks
Yeah.
for coming on. Really appreciate it. It's
Of
always a
course,
pleasure.
dude. You're my captain. Oh, my captain. All right. Be good, everybody out there. Be good. If everybody could get a chance tonight on this very same channel, The Professionals, we're going to be talking about favorite designs of monsters in movies and comics.
Yeah.
I'm stoked. Very stoked.
Yeah. It's the season. It's Halloween. It's monster time.
Yes, it
So
is.
let's talk some monsters.
All right, man. Be good.
Hi,
See you in a
buddy.
bit.
We'll see you later.
Thanks, man. Bye-bye.
Yep. All right. This will give me a chance to say hello to the folks in the chat here, who I haven't had a chance to. Yeah, I've been kind of scrolling through a little bit, but got a lot of folks in here. Oh my goodness. Marcus Kelgu, Stippling Vaughn, Chris Thacker, MD Houghton, Marcus Kellegrew, Z Comics. Let me see if I've missed any questions too. Here on the Steadfast is here, Leg Kick 1, NRG Comics, Kyle Miller. Very cool. Kino Reviews, who we mentioned before, HR, Bloody Drake. He was backer 112. Very cool. Oh, looks like we got we must be doing like tag team wrestling, because look who's here. Mr. Andy Smith.
Well, hello. How are you?
Hello. Oh, look at that.
Yes. Dan tagged me. He slapped me across the face. He said, "You're in, bitch." And I was like, "You got it."
Hey, is that a I'm seeing Captain Marvel Jr. and Mary Marvel on that calendar. Is that and it's very small, but is that Dick Giordano?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
something about Mary's body posture.
Yeah.
Look kind of Giordano-ish to me.
Yeah, I believe.
I love those characters. I love the simplicity of them. I love their costumes. And in the 70s, the Bob Oxner, Mary Marvel stuff was just killer.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Love her stuff, his stuff rather.
There we go. How's everything going?
Well, let's find out here.
I am at my desk, as people can see, because I got inking to do. So
okay, let's do a refresh here and see where we're at. Okay. Boom! We hit 10,000.
Nice.
10,000 in 50 minutes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, 174 backers. Very, very cool. I am much appreciative, guys, of everybody's support and energy and excitement over this launch and past launches as well. You know, I can't even describe what it's like after being in this business for 41 years, in the old-fashioned paradigm of, working for the man, and having everything determined by them,
Oh
and
yeah.
have the ultimate freedom to create what I want, publish what I want, own what I want, distribute it, and relate directly with the backers, the customers themselves, is just unbelievable. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, does it, Andy?
No, not at all. No, it is really cool. I mean, man, you said 41 years, and that's just like, it's so hard to think about because, like, let's look at it like this: 41 years, right?
Hmm.
So, if my math is right, 1990 minus 40 is 1950 minus 1949 to 1990. That seems so much longer than 1983 to now.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I
I
do.
mean,
I
that
do.
just seems, yeah. I was talking to my daughter and we were talking about music, and, she doesn't actually, some of the stuff she listens to, I don't mind. But I was telling her when I'm listening to stuff and she's rolling her eyes and stuff, and I'm like, hey, this is classic, it's, or not classic, but this is what I listened to in high school, whatever. And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, so going by that, that's, 37 years ago is when I graduated high school. So if I'm cruising around with my dad when I was Courtney's age, she's 21,
Right.
I'm cruising around then, let's say 1990 is technically when I turned 21. So 1990. So you take 37 off of that, and once again, that goes to 1953. 1953 to 1991 seems so much longer than me going, hey, that music I listened to was only from 1987.
Well, Dan. Andy, you're not making me feel any younger. With
Well, no. Well, that's not my point because I'm the youngest one here. So,
well, you're the young. Oh no, you're not. You're not the youngest one in the Bros.
no. Here,
Dan.
right
Yeah, I
now.
know. I know.
No, right now.
I know. But there's only two of us here.
I know. But no, you're right. Dan's younger, but he's in the fives now, so that's good.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
yeah,
He's become a man.
finally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's like
yeah,
that scene in Goodfellas. He popped his cherry.
that's right. That's right. So yeah, it's just it's weird thinking about it because, like, I did my Tuesday book look. I had a busy weekend, whatever. So I actually wasn't going to do one, and then I recorded it like at 7:30, and they go up to go live at 8. And knowing I didn't have a lot of time to do like a thick book, I grabbed one of Aaron's sketchbooks from about 20 years ago that I had and went through it. And just looking at the stuff and seeing dates of like 2000 to me still seems like yesterday, but
Oh, I
it's,
know.
20, soon to be a quarter of a century ago.
Yeah, it goes by fast. But you know what? There's some people that just are eternally young, and this is one of them
That
right here.
that's right.
He'll always
There
be
he
a
is.
teen. He'll always be a sensation.
It's the Swedish fish.
That's a gummy. You can't tell me.
I never tried reefer in my life, any sort of form. So
Liar.
never in my life, never. Graham Nolan, 10 grand, baby, 5 figures, motherfucker.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some good backers out there that want to get in on it quickly, which is really cool.
We got some
That's
great
right.
backers out there. I have not backed yet, but I will. Don't
I'm
you
waiting.
worry. Ho
I'm waiting until tonight, officially on the Bros. That's when I'll do it.
Nice. There we
Yeah, I
go.
don't think I'm gonna make the Bros.
Oh yeah, I heard
know.
about that.
Fuck, man. I love the guy. Love him like a brother, but damn.
He ought to know Tuesdays are blocked out, man.
Dude.
That's right.
But like I said, well, we'll see what kind of gifts he brings, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's right.
You better be able to light him up.
Yeah, what's a good bourbon I should get so I don't spend money on the cigar on my scotch? Widow Jane.
A Woodford Reserve is a nice go-to, not too
How much is
expensive.
that?
$40-$50.
Sold.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's a good one. I like it's the bourbon of the Kentucky Derby, my friend.
Oh,
Can't go wrong with that.
no.
My old Kentucky
Mr.
home.
Anthony Gonzalez Clark is here.
What's up?
What's
Hey,
happening,
how's it
dude?
going?
I was trying to change the display name to the youngest, but
Ah,
You son of a!
I
wasn't
got
quick
you
enough.
quick.
Get him out of here.
I wasn't quick enough.
No.
Like
What's
you
your hat-
guys, you're not
what's your
fast
hat
anymore.
say?
You know, it's like, you know,
What is your
That's
hat
right.
say?
You lose a few steps. That's
What's your
right.
hat say?
What's your hat say, Anthony?
Patagonia.
Oh, okay. That's that company that makes like hiking winter clothes and stylish shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's gay.
I was gonna say stylish. You see his hat, right? Oh,
Yeah, here's another one, Billy. Jefferson. Jefferson
Hmm.
is they have the Jefferson Ocean, and the deal with that is they age the casks on a ship, and so the rolling seas stir the
Oh.
bourbon around the cask.
Yes, I'm familiar with that. Yep, I'm definitely familiar with that.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
cool.
know I gotta booze this guy up, so because he's not gonna be able to pick any up himself.
Why is he coming?
For New York Comic Con to hang out.
that's
Oh,
what I figured.
is that this weekend?
Yes, and Dan Genovese, I'll be at Hot Flips, which I believe is like Artist Alley A11 or something. I'll be at the first booth in Artist Alley with Rob Liefeld.
Down in the basement?
Down in the basement.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. Going one day, we're gonna announce our exclusives. It's all done. Debbie's just got to put it on the website. We have two badass bitchin' exclusives for the show. So
You want to share them?
I could share the images, but this is your show, bro. This is your show.
Hey, bro's got a bro, you know.
Bro's got
That's
a
right.
bro. I can share the images. Let me see. You have to give me a second because
right.
Niall made nice mock-ups of them.
All right.
And
Well,
Oh.
while you're searching, you know what? We'll go through the campaign for anybody that's new that came on board here. All right. Okay. You know what? Let's show the video. Maybe
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, let's see the video.
let's do that. Here we go.
Nice.
Yeah. That's a
Excellent.
fun trailer. Good Stuff made that. Good Stuff is the guy who made my landing party trailers.
Oh,
trailer.
cool.
Yeah, he does a really nice job. So let's go over the campaign a little bit. We've got our 3 cover deal, which will give you cover A, cover B, and cover C, which is cover C is by Butch Geis. A and B are by me. Individual ones, A and B and C. And then we have the framed cover to match up with the other framed covers from the last campaign. So if you were one of the guys that got that package, you can close that out with the frame version. If you didn't get any of the Monster Island books, you can get the trilogy deal and get 1, 2, and 3, which is Monster Island, Return to Monster Island, Escape from Monster Island. If you want the frame cover deal, you can get all 3 of them framed too. And this one is really cool. This is the signed CGC Rare Retail Edition. I'm going to pull it up here because there's a larger image of it so you can see it. That was a retail version that was sent out to retailers in 1998. If they bought 10 copies of the original Monster Island, they would get one of these for their
Oh,
store.
cool.
Wow.
And there's less than 500 made, and I have 40 left.
Oh.
So all 40 of those are going to be packaged up, signed, and slabbed. So this is the rarest of all Monster Island covers right here. And then we've got the original cover art to the distressed cover, which I penciled and inked. And this is the only piece of Monster Island art available that's out there in the world. I own everything, every sketch, every drawing, every page of Monster Island I've done. I have.
Wow.
So but since the trilogy is ending here, I thought, hey, this might be fun to actually put a piece out there for a collector. So that's what that is. We got some sample pages here, which are smaller. And I've got some larger versions I can show you in a bit. And then we have, I got this idea from a commission that Az had me do in the last campaign. He wanted the Shinu versus Batman. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a commission here of any Compass Comics character versus whoever you want. So you pick your Compass Comics character, you pick your Marvel, your DC character, and let the fight begin. And that's the original cover art right there.
Excellent idea.
So those will be fun commissions. So yeah, so I've been having a lot of fun with this. You know, you can read about me if you're tuning in for the first time, don't know who I am or what I've done. There's a little intro here, little intro to the story of Escape from Monster Island. Look out, Billy, because Monster Island's been sabotaged by the Anarchons. They're the space hippies from Return to Monster.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Yep.
Hate them already. Hate them already.
They got Birkenstock sandals and everything. Our heroes find themselves stranded in the outer reaches of the galaxy in search of a rare element they need to power their engines. The inhabitants of the mining planetoid Thog reach out to the island and offer their services, but at what price? Not all is as it seems, but Mac and Duke must procure the Sigadium, for without it, there is no escape from Monster Island.
Oh my Lord.
And if you look at Sigadium, it's C-Gate, C Comics Gate. So it's a little nod to the CG gang out there.
Look at you.
Working it. Here's what everybody gets with the first purchase of the book is you'll get a bookmark and you'll get a vinyl sticker with the logo. These are standard from Compass Comics. I don't do stretch goals in the beginning because I add that stuff right into the package immediately. So you're getting this, you're getting the bookmark, and you're also getting upgraded paper and spot UV on the cover. It's become sort of my signature. So I've been keeping that going, and so we'll do stretch goals later down the road. But you know, right off the bat, you're all getting everything very cool from the get go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think Andy and I were talking about. Is that what we're going to steal from him? His signature thing for our books?
I believe so. Yeah.
Is that what we were talking
Hey,
about?
that's that's fine.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm good with that. All right, so let's do a refresh here real quick. Let's see, 10-5. Whoa, 11.
Nice.
183 backers. Beautiful.
Hot diggity.
Damn,
Nice.
that's a great start. What time
We're
we
off to a
started
very
at
good
2?
start. What's that, bud?
We started at 2?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's the official start time was 2. The sign up backers got a notification that they could actually go on at 1:30.
Oh.
So, but everybody's on different time schedules and stuff. So, some people won't get their emails till they get home tonight, and
That's true.
yeah. Oh, we got Marcus Kelgru putting in Billy's book here. Nice.
Thank you, Mark.
Rocketeer Pavlichenko art edition and she specials. Nice.
Yes, thank you on Indiegogo. Thank you very much for that. I can share my New York Comic Con stuff if
All right, I'm ready if you are.
Yeah, check out www.billydetooch.com because that's where you'll see it. But some fun little stuff here. This is our, it's Shi Haikyo #1 Pure Line Edition. This is our regular cover. And then this one is our metal edition. So these will go live tomorrow. We're going to try to have them for Thursday. I'm only at the show for Thursday. If not, they'll just ship, next week.
So you're only at Comic-Con one day?
Only one day at New York Comic-Con.
And it's a Thursday.
It's Thursday. I'm doing it. Yep. And then Matthew's got his college parents weekend. So we're going up there. But if you guys can check it out on BillyTucci.com, we got these.
Yeah.
I think there's only 15 of these books made, the metal, and only 99 of the special editions. So thank you guys. And thank you, Graham, for letting me share that.
Of course. Andy, you want to?
I'm not at my computer.
Oh, okay.
I got the phone going since I'm sitting at the desk doing some inking.
Okay.
Go back core draft. There you go.
Back core draft. Guys, the mods, if you wouldn't mind putting Andy's link in the chat there for anybody that comes into the show or catches it later.
Yeah. Hey, and Anthony, you got any anything you could show us? Any pages? They're all looking incredibly fantastic.
Yes.
What Graham's been showing.
That was
gorgeous.
Yeah, I just dropped a whole new page on Twitter.
Hold on.
Do you have that, Graham, or want me to get it?
I'm gonna get it.
Okay. I'm working on. Gonna finish another page today. I finished one yesterday, and then I'm finishing up one today.
Nice.
Because I started really early. But I'm still. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you that I'm on break, Graham.
You're on break?
Yeah, I'm like eating lunch, and then I'm sketching and stuff, and then I'm gonna get off soon. Yeah,
no worries, bro.
My wife's gonna kill me if she knew that I popped up on here, because I'll stay too long. I'll stay too long and not work.
Is this it?
The one where he's holding the Eye of Ra.
Oh wait, no, that's not it. Okay, hold on.
That's the page. I think there was a clip of the page I did finished yesterday. That one just
maybe you can pull it up because I can't find it.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me hide this one. Put the other one up here.
Oh, hiding stuff.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, did you get the piece of my Excel sheet I sent you?
Did you send it today?
I sent it through X.
Today?
Yeah, today.
No, then I haven't gotten it. I've been busy.
Oh, okay. You look at it whenever.
Okay. The one we were talking about earlier on the line.
Yeah. I'm like, here, check it out. Anyways, yeah.
Okay. I don't see a screen yet.
Yeah, okay. Share screen.
In case you guys don't know, what Anthony's going to be sharing here is a page. Oh yeah, I love this page. This is freaking amazing. Let me just set this up for you because Anthony's working on the third Joe Frankenstein book for Chuck and I. Joe Frankenstein 3, The Eye of Ra. And this is a, Indiana Jones meets the Mummy type of Mummy/Frankenstein type of high adventure tale. And Anthony has nailed it. You're really going to feel immersed in this 1920s Egypt, that you used to see in the old Universal monster movies and that type of stuff. He just kills it. And the basic premise is the monster and Frederick Frankenstein, who's Joe's great-great-grandfather, are looking for the Eye of Ra. It's a staff with a stone on it that the ancient Egyptians used to vanquish a vampire legion. And that's a basic concept for it here. But look at this. This is really cool.
Oh, cool.
Can you blow that up a little bit, Anthony?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at that. Look at the glow as he puts the Eye of Ra, the staff, into the top of that pyramid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and the energy. See, it shoots out this energy. No matter where the vampires are hiding, no matter how dark the place is, this light permeates it. Now
That's
you should
great.
also, Anthony, you should zoom in on that little thing you took extra time to work on.
Oh, I know.
This is for you, Billy.
Oh wow.
Look at that. Hello, nice.
Hey man, it's cold in those
Hell
temperatures.
yeah, dude. Thank you.
Well, see, like one of it's supposed to be. This isn't the highest res one. This was the JPEG that I sent that I put on X and stuff. But
Yeah.
but that's supposed to be dust particles.
Hey, get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, anyways, but then yeah, it's kind of cold. But yeah, the joke was that there's just very few women that I get to draw on this. So I got to, there's like another portion of it, and then there's this one. So there's very few times. So I was like, I just took my time.
I love it. I think it's great. I mean, I'm sorry we wrote a sausage fest for you, but
I know. I did put I have a female vampire, ghoul vampire thing, but I mean,
yeah, with
It's
the
not
fake
the same.
Not the same.
yeah, not the
Yeah.
same. But the transition
this
here,
is Joe Frankenstein 3, guys. I'll put a link in the description of this show later. If the mods could put the link to Joe Frankenstein here too, that would be awesome. And then we could, get some folks over there. If you're in the backing of comics mood and you're backing Monster Island, why not get Joe too?
That's
In fact,
right.
you know what?
there you go.
Get your Joe fix.
I can show you the just one little snippet, I guess, from the page here. The next page. I'll show you that right now.
There we go. I just stuck it in the chat.
Let's see here it is.
Roscoe Davis says, okay, just to be clear, coming in from behind here, this is the first all-new Monster Island story since the 2 hardcovers that I have, right? Correct.
Wow.
That is correct. This is the 3rd part of the trilogy that has been waiting since 1998. Now, if you've got the hardcovers, those are not Compass Comics books. Those are the Ominous Press books. And they're going to be a very different format. So, I mean, if you're a purist and like your books to all look the same, you can get Monster Island and Return to Monster Island in the Compass Comics in this campaign. So you can get all 3 at the same time. So just wanted to let you know if you want them all to match. All right. Oh, here we go.
So
Ethan, Graham, give me a second. I think I gotta let the dog out. She's
yeah. I
right
understand that. Wow, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Is that the blast coming off the
Yeah.
Eye of Ra?
yeah.
Yeah.
So this
That's
isn't
cool.
the I have to put in the other layers. Like there's like an overlay. I kind of just make it look kind of in the past or something, but that's what I did with the other pages.
Yeah.
But overall this is done here.
Yeah. I love the little contrails that are not blasting out, that are just kind of like arcing and like like they weren't as powerful, so they're just kind of like whoop whoop whoop. That's a nice touch.
And it goes there.
Yeah.
So.
Damn, that's cool. That is cool. So what are you waiting for, guys? You got to back Joe Frankenstein. It's freaking amazing.
And there you go. So there you go. Sorry again.
So how far into it are you, Anthony? How many pages you got done?
Let me look at my spreadsheet.
Oh, a spreadsheet. Man, what a pro.
I have 35 more
nice.
pages. No, wait,
35
sorry.
more?
No, 38. Sorry, 38. I thumbed about 29, so it's about okay.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So 38 more pages. And
what number is that one that you're completing right there?
that one was page 23.
23. Okay,
Yep.
beautiful. All
Out of
right.
how many?
Yep.
Oh,
64.
64.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm having a lot of fun with it. I thumbed out the ending already, Graham.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to draw that ending.
Oh,
It's gonna look so cool. So, but I just hope you like the thumbs. You know what I mean? I hope you like like what you see. So
yeah. Well, send
I'm
them on,
confident. I'm pretty confident.
man. Well,
So.
you should be. You're doing a great job.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, doing a great job.
All right. Well, I'm going to get going. I
Yeah.
didn't even know you invited me on. No, because I had my phone on silent. I don't think I got the ding. But that was cool.
I sent it to you in a message.
Yeah. But thanks for having me on.
Of course.
Good seeing you, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you too.
And Billy. Well, when he gets back, tell him I said bye.
That's right.
Okay,
All right.
thanks, Anthony.
All right, and see you, chat. Bye.
See you, man.
Take it
Bye.
easy. So, what was the monster movie of the day, Graham?
Today was actually one you've seen.
What?
It was,
What was it?
Totally Killer.
Oh, what you think?
I liked it. I thought it was a fun throwback to 80s B-movie stuff.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It's same reason. I like that throwback type stuff.
Yeah.
So
I liked I liked how they played off of in case you guys didn't watch the show earlier, this movie is about this girl that goes back in time to 1987. There's been a serial killer, a slasher who killed all these girls back in 1987, and it returns in 2024, ends up killing her mother. And so she goes back in time to try and capture this guy so that prevent all the deaths, including the death of her mother that would come. And it's sort of it's a cross between Back to the Future and Scream. Yep. with John Hughes movies thrown in and a couple other 80s nods. And so it's a horror comedy,
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things I enjoyed was the juxtaposition of social mores of 2024, because she goes back to 1987 and sees all these people and they're like smoking in their car.
Right.
And the one woman says to her, says, "Oh man," she asked her, "What year is this?" She goes, 1987. She goes, 1987. She goes, "Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it's practically the 90s and I haven't even tried Coke yet."
Wasn't there a scene where somebody tried to just touch her or something and she's like, "Hey, you didn't ask permission."
Yeah. Boundaries or something. Boundaries. Yeah.
What movie is this?
It's called Totally Killer.
Totally Killer. That's
it's on. I think it's Netflix.
Is it Netflix or Amazon Prime? I don't remember.
Oh no, you're right, Andy. It's Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Totally Killer. Oh, check it out.
Yeah, Totally Killer. It's a fun horror comedy. It's well done, and there's a mystery to it too, which I didn't see coming.
Yeah, I always like time travel stuff.
Me too.
Just to see how they play with it, like, oh, you did this in the past. What's going to happen in the present when you go back?
Yeah, it can be dangerous if the writing's not sharp, because you can get a lot of problems. But this one was pretty good. I thought they did a good job.
Yeah, it's like I even like Time After Time. I love that movie.
Right.
Just Mr. Destiny, if you guys remember that one with Jim Belushi.
Yeah,
I don't know, like 90, 91 or something. And I love films like that, like how you could just change something, and fascinating.
Well, not to get all wrapped up into yesterday being Columbus Day, but you see all the tweets and Facebook crap about it's Indigenous Peoples Day. Screw that guy. He was a bastard.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, but it's the butterfly effect. If you take him out of the equation, you might not be here.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely won't be here. Trust me. Yeah. I like how now, no offense to them, but it's just kind of funny. They call it, Indigenous Peoples Resistance Day. And
resistance is new. I hadn't heard that.
Yeah,
I only heard
the
the
new one.
indigenous.
Like, you guys weren't very good at resisting, were you?
Oh, I saw that one. The girl's got the middle finger up.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then the one with the Indian, with the cavalryman, the officer sitting with Sitting Bull. And he's like, "These are our lands." He's like, "These were not your lands." He's like, "These were the Blackfoots. And you came and you slaughtered them and enslaved them.
Right.
So you could take their lands and you could take their buffalo and all you're hunting this,
How about this? Look up.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. God.
I know.
A lot of fun.
Every year. You just,
Yeah. Remember that Sopranos episode?
Yeah,
where they wanted to take down the Columbus statue. Hey, he's Italian.
Oh yeah, that's not going to fly.
Yeah, in this house, we honor Christopher Columbus with his son. But yeah, it's always a fun one when come around. The 10th of March or so, or 12th of March, whatever the hell they celebrate it. Oh well.
Yeah,
nuts. It's funny because when you see how brutal and barbaric the Mayans were, the Incas. What they did.
Oh yeah. How many thousands were killed in sacrifices?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sacrificing kids and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was hardcore. I mean, that's just it. It was like kill or be killed. That's the way it was.
The world was the world is a tough place. Like Michael Crichton wrote in his book, something Prey. Prey.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to remember what it is.
Yeah. Was it just Prey? Was it just called Prey? Because
I don't think so. I think it had something else in the title. But he talks about how, it's civilization is what keeps us from the animals. It keeps us from nature and the other things that are just trying to kill us. Oh wait, Anthony says it was just prey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's just an excellent book. And I remember this, but they're going to the Amazon because he just totally destroys global warming in that book. He was a scientist and a doctor, and he just destroys all that kind of leftist stuff, and has these kind of peacenik flower lovers go to the Amazon, and one guy gets his cheek eaten off. Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't make that one into a movie, did they?
No, I don't think so.
Man.
Yeah, try selling that idea. Try selling that idea in Hollywood.
Yeah, right.
It's so strange is when you look at Tom Cruise, right? And he's never gotten any trouble, right? You never see him doing any kind of fucking weird pedophilia stuff. And I remember going out there, and there was with Weinstein, there was a big battle between him and the power he was gaining, and a lot of the traditional studios, the Jewish people, Jewish guys and stuff, because it was traditionally Jewish run business, and the Scientologists. And I remember them telling us how fucking weird and perverted and crazy the Scientologist is. I get to the point like, I don't know, man. Maybe with all this Puff Daddy shit and this Epstein, I don't know, maybe the Scientologists aren't the bad guys here, Makes you think.
Remember the biggest real hit that I can remember Tom Cruise was the whole jumping on Oprah's couch, and they're like, "Oh my God!" Oh no, the biggest one actually, I take it back. On the Today Show, when Matt Lauer I think it was Matt Lauer, and he was talking about over medicating and all that, and Lauer was like, "Well, you're not a doctor or anything," and I think he got a big hit for that.
Well, that guy didn't take. He ain't vaxxed. That's for sure.
Cruise? No, probably not.
And like I was saying on the Kings that time when they were talking about COVID and they were interviewing the guys from the Amish community. He's like, well, why hasn't COVID? Why don't the Amish have COVID? He's like, because we don't have televisions.
Yeah. Yeah. And Matt Lauer's got a lot of nerve. He's grilling him. It's like, you're no doctor. Yeah, well, you're no gentleman either.
Yeah, really. Yeah,
right.
Exactly. Fucking
feeling up all the women.
Yeah.
Oh man, he had that button in his office.
What was the button?
He had a button in his office that could lock the door from his desk.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
So now, lock the gals in.
You're a news guy, right? And you call the handyman in and you say to him, I'm going to need you to put a button under my desk that when I press it, I can lock the door.
Right.
What does this guy say? Does he go, oh, sure, Matt. You mean just like, Johnny Blow does down the hall?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Probably not the weirdest thing that guys.
Exactly. That's not probably weird even. They're like, okay, whatever. Because these guys like, all right, these freaking freaks.
Okay, he goes back to the office. Just another button to lock the door, guys. Nothing special.
Yeah.
Same old, same
Sick
old.
bastards. So sick that Anthony's like, F this, I got to get out of here. I can't stand being around these, hearing this.
No, once you went to take the dogs out, he's like, guys, this is my chance to escape. I didn't realize Billy was on, and he left.
Damn. Thanks.
He didn't go far. He's still in the chat.
I know.
See?
How's he getting any
Watch
work
the
done?
Green Inferno.
Oh, the Green Inferno. Have you watched that?
No.
Oh.
Is that modern?
Yeah, it's within the past decade. Yeah.
Okay.
What is that?
It's these environmentalist kids in college go to basically the Amazon to stop this construction type shit that's going on.
Okay.
And they get kidnapped by a tribe of cannibals. And the special effects are awesome.
Oh.
I'll just leave it at that.
And they're like,
Green-
we're here to help you.
Green
Have you seen it,
Inferno?
Billy?
No.
Yeah, it's not for the faint of. Well, put it this way. You remember Bone Tomahawk?
Yeah.
The one scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's graphic like that.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
That's disturbing shit.
Yeah.
It's like apocalypto type of stuff.
I never saw that.
Oh, that's brutal.
Did you
stuff
see
right
Bone
there.
Tomahawk, Billy?
No, I don't know what that is. So what
Oh,
is
my God, dude.
It's a Western with Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
It starts off as I think it's Taylor, the guy who wrote it was he's the guy who wrote Dragged Across Concrete and
Brawl and Cell Block
Brawl
69.
and Cell Block 99. Yeah.
99. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bone Tomahawk was his first one.
Yeah.
Then it was the Brawl, and then it was Dragged Across
No,
Concrete.
Brawl was the last one, I think.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, I think so.
Either
it's
way.
a Western called Bone Tomahawk?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Kurt Russell. It starts off as traditional Western kidnapping.
Yep.
This woman gets kidnapped, or these people get kidnapped, and the posse gets together, and there's these. They're not quite Indians. They call them troglodytes, and they're like an offshoot of these natives that live in these caves, and they can't talk. They only make these like noises. God bless you.
Thank you. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, bless you.
They only make like these
see.
screeching noises and stuff. And so, they find them and they end up getting captured by these troglodytes and stuff. And that's when the movie turns on a dime. I mean, it becomes
Yeah, it does.
fuck. I mean, they got this one guy right naked and they're holding him up upside down with his legs spread apart. And they take this giant axe and they go right down the middle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
what year is it?
oh, it's
2018, 2016.
yeah, not that old. Yeah, within the past 7-8
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Matthew Fox is in it, I believe. Kurt Russell plays a pretty
State of Fear. That was the name of the book. It wasn't Prey. Thank you.
Yeah,
The
Prey, I
narrator.
think, is about the giant, like a giant pterodactyl or something, or a bird that he had. That was another book by him.
Who?
Michael Crichton, right? Didn't he write Prey? There was a book called Prey that he had done.
Yeah. That was not what I was talking about, though. Somebody had said it was Prey, and I thought it was, but I was wrong. It's State of Fear.
Oh.
That's the one about where he destroys, the climate change theorists and stuff, and guy gets his cheek eaten off, and
That one I actually read. I just don't remember it that well because I remember when it came out. It's when I read it. So pretty sure.
Mrs. Stippling is saying, Billy, a hot shower and vitamin C.
Yeah, well, it's my allergies now. I got to get some vitamin C. I got sick all last week. I haven't gotten sick in freaking 2 years.
Yeah.
And I got sick last week. I don't know what I got, some kind of cold or like a flu. Debbie got the flu, and then I got the flu. So
Oh.
yeah, and it takes you it's like a fucking week now, man. You're like, oh. I bounced back. I went to a wedding and stuff, but oh jeez, who's that? My buddy Mike. Gotta call him back. Yeah, that's the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the score.
That's great.
All right, so you launched today. Is Aaron's launched, right? His new book.
Yeah, Aaron already launched.
Yeah, and
Art's coming up.
Arts is coming up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Art's coming. Does Art say when he's going to launch?
He says in October. So
Yeah.
soon, I guess.
I'm doing I can show a sneak peek of what I'm working on.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
do it. Hold on, I got to make it big.
Should we make it big though?
Yes.
All right,
All
there
right.
we go.
Oh, look at it.
All right.
All right, let's see what Billy's got here. Hello.
Oh.
She Gate Crasher is the cover. It's an homage to Jim Lee's X-Men number 268.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this will be the cover. So I got 10 pages done. Now
Oh,
I
nice.
just have to do the covers. And I got a cover from Rini. I got a cover from Art. Rob Liefeld's doing a cover for me.
Ooh.
And I have I have to do 2 more. I'm gonna do one with a mouse that may or may not be a little plain crazy, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
So I gotta do that, and then I gotta do another cover. Try to get
Sounds
these
like
done and launch in the next few weeks. Yeah, because I want to launch it this month too. I just don't want to step on anyone's dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Art's supposed to do his show about
Hey, Darren.
Hey, Darren. Art's supposed to do his show about him befriending that serial killer.
I thought he did a show about that.
Oh, I think he does it every Halloween.
Every
doesn't
year.
he?
Oh, he does it every Halloween. Okay, yeah.
And I interview him all these questions, All right, so Graham Nolan,
Yes.
we're here for the Escape from Monster Island launch party. I know you showed the video. I missed, but what is Escape from Monster Island? Can you give us a little update? Like what is it about, my friend?
Well, I'm going to tell you exactly what it's about,
All
Pally
right.
boy. So, Monster Island is a trilogy. All right. It came about in 1998 when I didn't like the direction comics were going. And I couldn't give my daughters, who were young at the time, anything to read that DC would send me. I was under exclusive contract with DC, and they would send me everything they published. But I couldn't give them other than the Scooby-Doo stuff and the Batman animated stuff. And the Warner Brothers, Bugs Bunny stuff. I couldn't give them the Superman, the Batman, Wonder Woman, any the Green Lantern, Flash, any of the comics I read as a kid that my mom could just pick up off a spinner rack without having to think about it.
Right.
Because they become too violent and overly sexualized. And so I wanted to do a truly all ages comic, one that adults could read and enjoy on one level, and kids could read and enjoy on another level. And my original thought was, who's done that? And the comic strips did that. The adventure comic strips of the 30s and 40s. Everybody in America was reading Terry and the Pirates.
Yeah.
Including children,
Yep.
So that was the frame for what I wanted to do was to tell one of these kind of adventure tales. What did I like? Well, I like monsters. Before I liked comics, I like monsters. And I love aviation, particularly naval aviation. So I decided I was going to take Buzz Sawyer, a Roy Crane strip, that goes back to that, what I was talking about, and marry that with Jack Kirby monsters and stick them on an island like they did in Destroy All Monsters with Godzilla.
Yes.
And then I built the framework around that with what the island actually was and how it worked and all that. So that's how Monster Island came about. I launched it in 1998. It didn't, the market was changing in 1998.
That was a tough year.
What's that?
That was a tough year.
Yeah, it was a very tough year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I made my publishing money back, but I didn't make enough to pay me. And we were living on Bain royalties for me to do this book. So, I had to go back to paying work. And I went into strip work and then back into comics again, for many, many years. And then I got approached by Ominous Press to do the sequel, Return to Monster Island, and that they would publish the original and finance the second one. Well, they crowdfunded it, but it didn't do very well. And I had some ideas about crowdfunding, and they didn't quite listen to some of my thoughts, and it didn't do so well. So, by the time I decided I was going to start crowdfunding and launched the Chenoo very successfully, followed it up with Alien Alamo, Giant Size Two-Fisted Manly Tales and Ghost of Matacumba Key, each one doing better than the last. Oh, and then Joe Frankenstein 1 and 2. I decided, well, I'm gonna republish Monster Island back under my banner, under the Compass Comics banner, and that's why you see the logo here, which is the blue logo. And I only use this on Monster Island books.
Oh,
cool.
interesting.
Yeah, because that was the original logo that was used in 1998. You'll see here, like the red. The red is what I use on all the other books. That's the traditional one, and this is the original one. I came up with another story. The second story for Return to Monster Island that got our heroes now stuck on the island. It returned to Earth. They had to go and investigate. They got involved with these Russian pilots, and then the Anarchons, which are mentioned here, who the space hippies who sabotaged it. And now in the third book, Escape from Monster Island, they have to fix the engines that drive the island itself. But they get into a brouhaha in this underground planetoid where they're holding various death games. They're itinerant gamblers, these people, and they bet on lives and people, and our heroes are stuck there and they got to get out. So that's the basic premise for Escape from Monster Island. And so here's I'll just show you the cover choices. Here's the three main covers. This is the 1998 version. It's a retail edition version. Less than 500 were made, and I have 40 of them.
Hey, Graham, for those who want to get that issue, the CGC version, how long does that usually take for that to be fulfilled as compared to the other stuff? Does it take a lot longer? Because isn't there like a pretty substantial waiting list for CGC, or no?
Well, it takes a few weeks to get it back, but I'm sending in usually hundreds because there'll be another CGC level with a regular cover, and then this will go with it, and they'll all get done together.
Okay.
So like right now, there was a problem with the CGCs that we had gotten. There's 12 of them that are outstanding, but Return to Monster Island has been completely fulfilled except for those 12 books.
Oh.
So we're just waiting on those to come back, but they arrived Monday and the hurricane hit Wednesday. So,
Wow.
and they're in Sarasota. So we got to give CGC a little time here. And I know the backers are very, I don't think anybody orders a CGC without a reader copy. So I'm sure they got their books and they've read the Monster Island books. They're just waiting on the collectible on the CGC. This, as I mentioned earlier, this is the only original art available from any of the Monster Islands. It's a cover to the distress cover. And I'll show you some fun pages here. So they're large so you can see it. This is at the point where they've been told they got to go down. Our heroes got to go down to the planetoid and get the Sagadium, and they're going to have to wear a pressure suit because they're going out into space. And so Rooster and Duke decide they're going to design the pressure suits. And he tells Mac here to you bone up on the controls on the transport ship, and then he'll take care of that. So he comes up with
there you go, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Nice.
So he goes, and then she comes out and she goes, "You got to be kidding. Are you nuts?" And she goes, "Oh man, dude, Mac, you're rocking that." And she goes, "I'm going to rock you." Whap.
That's great, dude. That's
great.
Now, then all of a sudden you cut away and now she's got her complete outfit on, the real deal.
That's funny.
That's good stuff. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So now they're going to get ready. We mentioned in the original story there were budget cuts, and all they got is this one beat up old transport ship that they have to take. and then they
Oh, nice. I like the colors.
yeah. This is Greg Wright has
Oh,
colored
yeah.
most of my books, and he's really great. And then so they suit up for action, and they get the big beast out, and they're going to head down to that planetoid to get the rare elements they need. But not is as it all seems on that planetoid, and they're going to find themselves in the fight for their lives. Now here's the covers I'm going to just share with you because they're big so you can see them. Here's our main cover. This is the death of like the Roman what is it, Emporium, or where was that?
Coliseum.
Coliseum, yeah, the Coliseum of death, type of thing, where they have to fight for their lives, and then all these creatures, bet on everybody. And then this one I love.
True that Wraith of God is going to be one of the creatures that gets killed in the arena there? Is that true? Imagine that.
Well, Cordrath could easily fit in there,
That's right. But he'd kill everybody. So
it might not be a bad idea for us to do if we can do some kind of fun book that each of us allows someone a character.
Yeah.
And we just have it in a cameo or something somewhere. Even if
and everybody draws a different character.
Yes.
Like I would draw Cordrath, you would draw,
right,
whatever Monster Island, the Chenille.
I want to draw that chick in that costume right there.
That's right. I knew it.
Yeah.
So you showed that now because tonight when you show it, that might hurt Aaron's sensibilities. Just saying.
Oh, that's right.
Now this book, I just want everybody to know, is approved by the Compass Comics Authority. As you can see here, this is a stamp of value and a stamp of high quality entertainment. So you can't go wrong, when you have that stamp. And then this is the Butch Geist cover.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
cool.
Butch killed it.
I don't think I've ever met Butch Geist.
No?
Nope, I don't think I ever met him. Sucks for him, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, right. And then here's the framed cover, because in the last campaign, Monster Island and Return to Monster Island, there was a frame package where you could get this frame version, and so we needed to do a frame one for this one as well, so the people that got that version could complete their collection.
Oh yeah.
So
excellent work, brother.
Thank you.
Work.
And let's do a refresh and see where we're at. All right, so
can we buy Graham a cigar on this campaign too?
Whoa, here we go. 12,000.
All right, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Let's get the 13.
Nice.
See, I'm a little nervous because this She Gatecrasher book I'm doing is the first She original graphic novel that I'm doing in 2 years. I've been doing, special editions, omnibuses and collected editions and stuff with Diamond that now are in comic shops. So I'm real nervous. I hope it does well.
Man,
Sure it will.
I can't believe it's been 2 years.
It's been 2 effing years, man.
Damn.
Hey, guys, this is good stuff. This is the guy who did my trailer.
Oh man, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? Yeah, I gotta send him an email.
Yeah.
I keep putting it off.
I've been spreading the word, good stuff.
Yeah.
It's a dynamite trailer too.
Yeah.
It is.
Andy, what are you working on?
Inking a page, trying to stick to my schedule of a couple a week, working on page 40.
Look how low he is on that table. Are you
What do you mean?
Like I'm high up? Like my art's down here. Your art, right?
Yeah, I get pretty close to it.
Do you have is that like a regular low chair or is it like a high art chair?
No, it's regular size chair.
Oh,
whatever.
Graham, you work on a regular size chair too?
What
do you work on an art chair?
I got a chair like this. It's like a gaming chair.
So you guys work low, like Kirby.
Yeah.
Like desk, like a regular desk level.
Yeah, it's a drawing table. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, whatever the height.
I always knew we were always up high. You always had an elevated art table.
Yeah, I mean, it was like that kind of at the Cubert school too. But when I got out, it just depends on the size of the desk. And I mean, if I flatten this table out, I'd have to really lift the chair up. But with the angle of the table, it lowers the bottom.
You ever see Ramita Jr.'s table?
It's like a wall.
Yeah, it's like practically straight up.
Yeah.
I like to put stuff on my table and not have it slide off. So
Yeah.
That's the determinant for me is the angle, you know.
Yeah. I have a giant drafting table. Niall actually gave it to me. He bought 2 of them from an architect near him that was like retiring.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
I have all my computer stuff is here, right here, my PC and my screens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I have like a elevated since high school, the same stand I had. It's like an elevated stand.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put a light box on it as my light box.
Oh.
So I bought this new light box on Amazon last year, and it's a piece of shit. So it doesn't work anymore. So I'm back to the old. This light box got to be from like 1994.
I've got the
Holy
same one.
shit.
I got
right.
the same
It's
one.
like a big giant one with you go to Home Depot and you get the fluorescent lights.
Yep.
Yes. I still use it.
I rarely use it anymore because I do, like, if I'm gonna transfer anything, I'll do it digitally and then print it. I'll blue line print it, so I don't have to sit on a light board and redraw it a second time.
That's smart.
That drives me nuts. And then the light's coming up on you, and
Yeah, but you can clean it up because, like I said, I have been. It depends on what the project is that I will use. I will ink. But like a lot of times with women, I just use like this pencil right here is this black. It's a black. It's black mechanical
okay.
leads. You know, like a barrel Prismacolor lead. So I use that.
Wait, because you're not, when you do that, you're not inking, right? Because you can't.
No,
ink
I'm inking with the pencil. Because
right.
then I scan it. So it's these. So I use this, my black Prismacolor.
Yeah.
I got a boatload of them, hundreds and hundreds of them. And then I bought this for the mechanic because it's cleaner, you know. And I use this for my black, and it makes a nice soft line, almost like watercolor, especially with female characters. It just, I don't know, it makes it soft. It looks nice to me. So,
see, Graham, we didn't learn stuff like that because we went to art school, not fabric school.
That's right.
That's fabric school teaching right there for clothing.
Man, I didn't learn that in fabric school. I learned that having horrific experiences with inkers.
Oh.
So I got
Randy,
my
Graham has the bros tonight. The answer is yes.
Are you hosting the bros?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Are
our
you telling-
topic is
I was going to say,
favorite
have you
monster designs of comics and films.
Shit. You kidding me? Damn, I hate that Isaac Snowden.
Hey, you know what? They have a lounge at the airport.
Just wait till 9 o'clock.
He can hang out till 9. You know.
Oh, you know, he'll keep himself preoccupied too. He would.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, just come and get me. Yeah, well.
yeah, this will be fun. I got to think about it.
Thank
I
you.
know the one design for movies everybody's going to pick. You know what it is.
Do I?
Yes. Black and white, aquatic.
Oh, yeah.
Character.
That's one. That's one.
What about this one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know that.
The greatest reveal in movie history.
Yeah, I'd say so.
That,
yeah.
holy shit. That still is creepy.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Put the wires in his eyes.
You could go back to the golden age and look at those like that. You know, Creature, Frankenstein, the Phantom. And then you could, you look at designs like the Xenomorph or the Predator, or there's
that Renaissance in the late 70s, 80s. Same thing with tech. Remember, like in Aliens, before that, you had the ship. So before the Star Wars ships, right? You had the late 60s, like what was that movie with like the some kind of, it wasn't the Blob, but like the ooze, it was like a 1968 space film, whatever.
The green slime.
The green slime. Yes, you had the green slime. Then you went to Planet of the Apes, super clean, right? Then, of course, Star Wars was sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah. Yep.
And then, man, Ridley Scott came in 79 with the Nostromo.
Yeah.
Just how broken down and filthy it would be. Like it's a working ship. These guys, like you said, budget cuts, and they got to keep it working and all, and they're sweating. And man, that was great stuff.
Yeah, I always wondered, you know, like those chains that are hanging down and all that water dripping.
Yeah.
Why, you know, water's a rarity in space.
Yeah.
Why is there water dripping?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
That, you know, that's not a good thing.
No,
No.
you would think condensation maybe because in space. I mean,
Yeah,
sorry,
but
in
you think they'd
still,
collect it.
they should collect it.
You'd
They
want to
should
collect
definitely-
it, you know,
Yeah.
that's life sustaining and all that, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, the
So
funny thing is they've got in those sci-fis, and this is just, it's a function of the era in which any of this stuff is made. They've got, you know, faster than light speeds. They can sleep people in suspended animation, all this technology and everything, and yet their computers go dugga 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 wee 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 dugga dugga. And they got these keyboards, you know, that they hit it.
I didn't even notice
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that
It's like-
always cracks me up, you know.
Yeah, what was that? Remember in Airplane 2 with Shatner
Hmm.
when he's like, all right, then meet me on the bridge to the guy Shatner's at space, you know, the commander of the moon base or whatever. And he
Mhm.
goes, we don't have a bridge, sir. He's like, no bridge. He's like, no, sir, just a tower. He's like, why am I not notified about these things? And he's like, and what does this do? And he's like, we haven't been able to figure out. All we know is that these lights just seem to be going back and forth, sir. But like one of the machines, like it's just lights go.
Yeah.
That was good
I like
stuff.
when he's talking to him and it looks like he's on a screen, but he's really just looking at him through a window.
Oh
He
yeah,
opens up the door and he goes.
all right. So I have something we could. It's almost like a test. Well, it's not really a test because we know Aaron's not watching this. But on the show tonight, to mess with him, I will pull up the blob. Right now, that's just basic goo. There's nothing that wouldn't fall into the category. He, of course, would be like, "Are you kidding me?" Blah blah blah.
Oh, you guys got
Billy, you won't be there, but Graham, you will. You got to back it up and go, dude, that is one of the classic, most awesome monster designs. We got to gaslight the shit out of Aaron.
dude. You gotta and you gotta get frag in on it so everyone is
Yes.
like, are you okay? And just
Yeah.
be like, what? You know, he gets his
Yeah,
voice.
but look at how the light reflects on the blob as it's moving, you know, is
Yeah.
undulating, you know.
so organic and
The effects
original.
at the time.
Yeah. That blob is a good actor too, because you can see how it
I'm telling you, we got to do it. It'll be
That movie scared the
hilarious.
shit out of me when I was a kid.
Oh, dude, when it was coming out of the theater and stuff.
Well, I'm talking about the one with Steve McQueen, the
Yeah.
original.
Oh,
yeah.
And then and I still don't know. I got to be honest with you. I've not seen that movie in so long. When I was a kid and the puppy was behind the other side of the door and the blob was coming to eat I turned it off. So I still don't know if he ate that puppy or not. We consumed the puppy.
And there was the kid in the pajamas with his little cowboy pistol, you know, and he's the worst actor in the world. And he, you know, he's got his little gun. He goes chap pap pap pap, and then he throws it, and he's like, "Mommy." He's terrible. He's really bad.
well, he is a kid. So.
Uncle Bob got him a job, of course.
Yeah,
That's right.
Steve McQueen was what, like 30, playing a high school kid or something.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay? So he likes werewolves too. Should you also harp on the Michael Landon? I was a teenage werewolf and make that best werewolf makeup ever or something.
Oh,
Oh, you know, we got to find a worse one. We got to find a worse.
well, we already ragged on what they showed for the new werewolf movie, so that won't work.
Yeah, we won't be able to pull that one off.
No. What about the if you want to do terrible makeup, David Prowse as Frankenstein?
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
how terrible that was too.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Wait, what movie was that? I don't remember that.
It was a Hammer film.
Really?
The 70s Hammer film. It wasn't early. It was late.
It was later. It's like late, like 60s.
I thought all the
60s
Hammer
was?
films were supposed to be really good.
They were. Most of
Well, yeah, I find a lot of them boring, to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
them.
never
But
knew he.
my friend, they all had boobs.
Dude, now I want to. I got to see that, Frank. I've never seen that one.
Oh, I could find it. It's terrible.
Really?
Yeah, find that,
Yeah,
Billy.
it's terrible. Oh my! It looks like a high school kid did it.
There's
Oh,
one
that's a
worse than
definite
that
then.
too that came later on, where he's got like he's like squared off.
I don't know that. Remember, I was a teenage the Japanese Frankenstein. He looked like a retard.
Oh yeah.
He just looked like a fucking retard.
Yeah.
Now, Billy, you're going to
Yes.
get in trouble because you heard that supposedly Trump called Kamala that, and he's getting heat. Now,
Woo, 13.
He did?
Oh, nice. Huh?
13.
When did he call her? Oh, who cares? Look at this.
No, it's just they're trying to drop everything in these last few weeks. So it came out a few days ago that
They
in
brought
a closed door
Bill Clinton
thing,
out.
he called her the R word. And I'm like, wait a second. I can understand saying the N word, but now we're saying the R word. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they might be. Well, now they're just desperate. Here's the makeup. Yeah, well, maybe what you would call it is worse than this. Maybe
yeah, that's not the
Robert
worst.
De Niro. This looks pretty good actually. Then I remember it.
That just looks like somebody deformed.
It
It doesn't even
That's
look
the
like
one.
it.
That's the one I
Yeah,
was
that's
talking
what I
about.
remember.
That's the worst one.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that from?
That's Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell.
Right, that's one. And then they had so stupid. And then they had the David Pross. Maybe David. It looks like David Pross. So that's Horror of Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's David Pross because he's got the muscles.
Yeah. And then what was the other one I was just saying? Oh, Robert De Niro. God.
Yeah.
Oh, the De Niro one.
He looks like a guy. He looks like someone if they get hit by a car.
Oh yeah, dude.
Robert De Niro. God, that was so terrible.
I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't think he was acting in that movie.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Way to be. Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even remember all those scars. It's more like this.
Yeah. Yeah, he just looks like some guy that was in an accident.
Yeah.
He's like, draw it again. Shock me again. God, it's so stupid.
Are you talking to me?
You talking? There he is. Like there he is. You talking to me?
A little bit.
You did a little bit. Like he's like, vote for Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
God.
That was one I was looking forward to as well, and then I saw it. So
Art of Roy says the 5 foot tall Frankenstein monster.
I know.
Rick 1662 says, I believe that movie won an Oscar for No, please.
No way.
Which one?
I would assume the De Niro Frankenstein film.
Oh, the De Niro one? Well, it must have been slim pickings that year.
Yeah, I guess so.
For what was available. So.
Wow.
Andy, what's that award back there behind you, buddy? To the left. Right there.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
That's just my National Cartoonist Society certificate of membership they send you.
Ooh. Are you remember that, Graham?
I was.
Yeah, you are.
No, I was.
Did you guys ever go to the dinners or anything like that in the city?
I have.
No, I never went to that.
Like when Bill Malden was alive and stuff?
Yeah, I met Jack Davis there.
How was he?
I met Will Eisner. I met a lot of older guys. Mort Walker. Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it's very. All those guys have died off, and then it was always like an old boys network, and strip. There's a strip superiority to comics and stuff, and I just felt like and as I was in it for years, I was actually the chairman of the Western New York chapter at one point, and we would have to grade stuff for the Reuben Awards, best comic for divisional awards and all that kind of stuff. And I got so frustrated with the mediocrity that was sent in, and the same names that get nominated
every year.
Same shit every year.
Yeah, I did that one year. I judged. What did I judge? I'm trying to remember. Shit, I don't remember, but it was around 2010 or 11. The Southeast chapter, was judging stuff, and they were holding it here in Charlotte. So I volunteered to be a judge for it for the day. But yeah, it was just like, I don't know. I mean, I still belong because why not? But I've never been to the Rubens Awards. It's so freaking expensive to go.
It is. It's expensive.
And you got to wear a
Like black tie.
tuxedo.
Yeah, it was like a black tie affair, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
black
you got to
tie.
wear a tux. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but it's
I would have
been
loved to have gone once.
it'll be 20 years next year. So
What?
since I joined.
Oh, I joined in 2000, I think. And I
Who
bailed.
did you have to have letters of recommendation written?
I don't remember.
I did.
I probably did.
Who signed your letter of recommendation, Andy?
I got Marcus Hamilton, who was the artist on Dennis the Menace.
Oh,
And I got Joe Kubert to write one.
look at you! Look at you!
I still have them. Joe's was very nice. So
That's cool.
yeah,
Can't get a better recommendation than that.
I know. I was like, oh, he said yes.
In fact, the last Reuben Awards I went to was the one they had in Jersey City, and it was to honor one of the honorees was Joe Kubert. So that's why I went, because
Oh, cool.
I wanted to see. I hadn't seen Joe since my school days, and it was summer. It was May, so I could catch a Yankee game. And it was great. You know, I got to see Joe and get my picture. I got a picture with him and Jerry Robinson.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, I had dinner with Jerry Robinson twice, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, it was awesome. Once at MegaCon, and then another time we became friends with Jeannie Schultz.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
And we got invited to a Greek Comic-Con, the Athens Comic-Con, which was awesome, by the way. And Jeannie was there, and she sort of became like the mother hen to all of us. So she had so much money that she had this guide dog foundation or whatever, something. And we got invited to the Union Club or some awesome place like that. And I get the table, Jerry Robinson comes. I'm like, oh my God, holy shit. So I remember, just talking to him. And I remember one of the first things I asked him when we went out he brought strips. He had strips with him.
Oh, wow.
And on the back it said reduced 63% or something.
Right.
It was me, Darwin, I think George Perez. It was, one of them great nights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, so why is this reduced 63%? Like, didn't they give you the actual dimensions of how to draw it? Like, why reduce it, whatever percentage, or 94%, something like that, or whatever it was.
It was 62, I believe.
Is that what it was? And Darwin goes, really? Of all the questions you could ask Jerry Robinson this week? Like, you get nervous, you know what I mean? Around somebody, so you don't know, like, oh, what's that? Why that? As opposed to looking at the front.
You didn't know that in comics everything was done larger
with strips.
Yeah, yes. Same thing with strips.
I don't know. It was like it's Jerry Robinson. I didn't know what to say to him, so I'm trying to talk to him. Someone's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Well, you asked me a fucking question." He's like, "I don't know."
Because like
you should have asked him, why did Bob Kane fuck you when it came to creating the joke?
Boy, I wish that Bob Kane was here so we could all kick him in the balls. What do you say,
That's
Jerry
right.
Robinson?
Hey, Jerry, that one time you got fucked in the ass. What did it feel like, by Bob Kane?
Does it still hurt, Jerry? What?
Does it?
Remember when you created Robin and Bob signed his name?
Oh,
how'd that make you feel?
Oh, shit.
Damn. How'd that make you feel?
God. How did that make you feel?
Yeah.
Did it make you feel like a loser?
Oh.
I mean, he stuck to that story forever, too. Bob Kane.
Well, then if you really want to, you could have said, Jerry, I know we just met, and I hope this isn't too forward to ask, but what kind of check did you get off of Batman 89 when Jack Nicholson played the Joker?
Oh God.
Yeah.
He just starts weeping.
Just punches you.
Well, Jerry Robinson was one of the guys, along with Neil Adams, that got Siegel and Schuster the money,
right,
for Superman in '78 when they were making the movie.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Todd is putting out. I saw today. McFarlane Toys is putting out a Christopher Reeve Superman figure, action figure. It looks pretty good. I'm like, damn it, I might have to get that.
That's interesting.
You gonna put it on a horse?
Oh, you could probably buy, the horse that comes with the Dark Knight and do it yourself and then knock them off.
Too soon?
Knock them off.
Not really. Well, you could say it's in bad taste just because the movie about Christopher Reeve is out now.
Right.
So
Too soon.
Is that a documentary or is that a?
yes. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's something like somebody in the chat will know the exact title, but it's something like Christopher Reeve, the Superman, but they made Superman 2 words, not one. The real Superman or something like that.
Gotcha. Right.
I mean, honestly, the trailer actually looks good. I watched the trailer and I'm like, whoa, what got in here? Oh, that's something's in my eye.
Yeah, it's just sad. It sucks.
I saw
His son has a guest appearance in the James Gunn movie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I just saw his last movie too, and it was not one to go out on. I'll tell you that.
what was it?
It was Village of the Damned.
Oh,
It was a John Carpenter remake of the British film.
yeah. I recognize the title.
Yeah, it was not good.
Oh,
It was not good. The British one was so much better.
Salem's Lot's actually on HBO Max now, so I might.
Yeah, it's
I might
on my
give that
list
a-
for this year.
Yeah,
have
I
not
saw
heard-
the
I have
trailer
not
and I didn't
heard-
know what I was watching the trailer for, and I was like, "Oh, this looks pretty good. What is it?" And then Salem's Lot. So I'm like,
Someone saw it, said it wasn't very good.
Yeah, I've heard it's not very good.
"Oh, god damn it!"
That first one was just, man.
Oh, the Toby Hooper one was great.
God.
Oh yeah.
Freaking awesome, man.
I mean, I just love James Mason in that. He's so creepy,
Yeah, what was that line we were talking about? Would you say something about Mr. Bartow?
Yeah. Are we gonna meet Mr. Barlow? Oh, don't worry, you'll meet Mr. Barlow. Yeah, you'll enjoy Mr. Barlow, and Mr. Barlow will enjoy you.
Yeah, that's it.
The way he says that is so damn creepy, and the guy's like, okay. So great.
Oof.
And Mr. Barlow.
And Mr. Barlow. And then Mr. Barlow looks like a blue Nosferatu.
Yeah, it's just
So great.
right. He brought that back and just like, holy shit. I actually liked Herzog's Nosferatu too with Klaus Kinski. It was a little slow.
I hated that movie.
Did you hate it because it was slow? Because of all the music and
so slow.
It was an art film.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll see the German one, the Murnau one.
What do you mean, the original one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an art film. I'll see that one.
Yeah, I like Shadow of the Bat too. The one with
I hated that.
Interesting enough, Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, I hated that one too.
Graham's like, I hated that too.
Yeah.
Jeez, really?
Yeah.
He's like, it's like that would suck too. Well, hopefully doesn't the new one come out Christmas around then?
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I did see the trailer for that new Nosferatu.
Yeah, they don't really show him.
They don't show him. They show his shadow.
Yeah.
But I have to say the scenery and the whatever you would call that backgrounds and stuff look beautiful, look amazing.
Yeah.
It certainly looks like it's they put some money into it. I just hope it doesn't end up being sort of like a meh movie like The Last Voyage of the Demeter or something like that.
Yeah.
I
still haven't seen that. Man,
I haven't either. I started watching it and I got distracted, and then they took it off the streaming service I was watching it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I didn't get to finish it.
Like
wait, it was on a streaming service for that little amount of time? Because usually when they go on, they're on there for a while.
It may have been on there a while, but when I found out about it,
Wow.
All right, let's do a refresh here, see where we're at.
Yeah, let's see, man.
13,175 with 218 backers. All right, 13,550 with 225 backers.
That's
We're
great,
climbing
man.
up there.
That's
Beautiful.
great.
The magic number is 1,000, my friends.
When are we going to When will
1,000 back.
fulfillment be for this book, brother?
Fulfillment is scheduled for August, but it'll
August.
probably be before that.
25.
Yep. Yeah.
God, it'll be here before you know it.
Tell me
You know,
about it.
the return to Monster Island was scheduled for September, but we started fulfilling in August.
Oh, cool.
So you know, we were ahead of it. So I hope to be ahead on this one too. I've got the first 10 pages done. So, you know, I got 54 pages left, and now that the campaign's up and running, you know, I can start to focus on that.
It's a lot of work, man, when you're running a campaign.
Oh,
Right.
it is. It's the promotional stuff is what kills you, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you just got so much time that you have to go and do this kind of stuff and appear, you know, do shows and talk about it and all that. And, you know, the key is to try and reach as many new people as you can, you know. And I talked about this a little earlier when Dan was on, that, you know, the economy is really tough right now, and I understand that. And, you know, not everybody's got, you know, $25 to blow on a comic book. And if you can't do that, you know, that's fine, you know. But what you can do is you can share it. You know, you can share your love of comics with your friends and tell them, you know, this looks really great. I read one of the other ones and they're really good. You should try it out, you know. And that word of mouth thing, you know, let's, you know, try to lift everybody up, you know, the rising tide lifting all boats type of thing.
Yeah.
And that's really important, because there's so much negativity out there. You scroll through X, and, you know, you scroll down and you'll see, you know, like these TikTok videos of this woman doing some crazy shit, or you'll see some guy get punched in the face, or somebody shot live, you know, on some video, surveillance video. There's all this violence and crap that you're just constantly bombarded with, and there's a lot of anger about the election coming up and all of that nonsense. But you know what's bulletproof is entertainment, and entertainment in hard times is really important, because it helps you unwind. It helps you take you out of the reality that we're in at times. You know, you look at it during the Great Depression. You know, people didn't have, you know, 2 nickels to run together. They were ringing doorbells in the back to see if they could pick up work so they could feed their kids. But that was the rise of the golden age of Hollywood, you know, because people could watch a movie. And so it was really important, you know, to have some form of entertainment, you know, to take you out of it. If it's my comic, or if it's Billy's or Andy's comics, or it's a video game, or, you know, a trip to the movie theater or something like that, whatever it is, you know, find that and enjoy it. And this will all turn around eventually, you know. America's economy won't last like this forever.
No, I think, I think it's going to turn around big time.
Yeah.
Sooner than later.
And hopefully it'll be November 5th.
Yeah.
Just to give Andy a nice birthday present.
That's right.
Andy Smith, baby.
Birthday. That's right. That's what I'm hoping for.
Election. So, yeah. So, man, we have to stream.
It's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday too.
Ooh.
Of course, it's election day.
We could do a Bros election night stream.
Yes.
There you go.
You know.
Heck, yes, we can.
We, you know, maybe get a board up in the back, you know, with all the states and the colors, and we can point to it and go, oh, well, if you look here, and you do all the dramatic shit.
We could call Arizona at, like, you know, 7:15.
Yeah,
polls are closed. Arizona's
Pennsylvania dump numbers, you know, as the
ballot. And then we can call Georgia the following Friday.
That's right.
You know, they're already setting that one up.
We got the 11-second countdown where Trump lost 20,000 votes and Biden got 20,000 votes.
I remember I went to
in
bed
11 seconds.
Dude, I went to bed that night like 2 a.m, and Trump was up 600,000 votes in Pennsylvania. And I went to bed like, oh, all right, good.
Well, Billy, you know, judges that were appointed by Trump and other people in the trusted media said that was the safest election in U.S. history. So,
okay, that's right. How dare I? Forgive me.
You got a lot of gall questioning. I'll bet you didn't even get vaxxed either. You fuck.
Right, you're right. My God, look at me. I'm just the worst. Too bad I'm going to miss all that at New York Comic Con when I'm not there to hear. Well, they're not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
No.
I love these conventions where all of our buddies that have been screaming at everybody, you got to get vaxxed, you got to stop being selfish, you got to get vaxxed. They're single vax, double vax, triple vax, and who gets COVID when they go to these damn things?
Every time. Yeah. Every time. And I feel bad.
After every big show, somebody's guaranteed, oh, I got the vid. I'm just letting everybody know that I came in contact with, and it's like, okay.
I'm like, yeah, dude, I was hanging out with you all weekend.
Yeah, I mean, con crud, everybody can get that, but it's the fact that it happens to be COVID,
Well, then
I think that the thing that's weird to me is like that it's just a different mindset, because if I went to a con and came home and felt kind of sick or whatever, I wouldn't even take a COVID test. I'd just be like, oh, I guess I caught something. You know what I mean?
No, they have to take the COVID test and then show everybody.
Right.
God, Lord. Good Lord.
Exactly. So, Billy, how far a drive is it to Penn State?
Well, so we're going to go Thursday at the show. I saw my buddy Phil Russert at the deli. You guys know Phil Russert?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Phil at the deli. And he's like, well, I'm going to, what are you doing? I said, I'm going Thursday. And he's like, I'll give you a ride in. So I'll take a ride in, me and Isaac with Phil. We'll do the show. And then we have a family farm near Allentown area in Berks County. So we're going to drive to the farm, which is about 2 hours away from the city. Stay there the night. And then he's up the Erie campus. They have 19 campuses.
Right.
So he's at Erie campus, which is a beautiful campus. That's the second largest one. Which is like 5,000 students, I think, or something like that. Happy Valley has 47,000 students. And coming from our town where he has, 110 kids in his graduating class. So going to a big school like that is different. But plus also he wants to compete wrestling.
Right. So
he would be on the Division I team, but they're 125-pounder. He's a Big Ten champion. So he's not going to really wrestle. So, but the Division III coach reached out to us if he wants to wrestle for their school. They have two teams, the Division I and Division III. And we went to the campus last summer, met the coach, and he was like, absolutely. So we were set. So, but that's in Erie, man, not far from Graham. So we have to drive from Kempton to Erie, which is another 6 hours. So we'll get up probably 7 o'clock in the morning and meet him around 1 o'clock for the family, for its parents' weekend.
Right.
And then we'll see his practice. He's got to practice. And then whatever they have stuff for us to do. I don't know what to do. I've never, done anything like that before. So I don't know. Even when we had parents' weekend, when I was a kid, my mother never came. It's not going. She's like, yeah, sorry, I can't come. I'm like, all right, it's all right, Ma. It's fine. And I wept in my room alone.
I wept. I cried tears.
As everybody went out to dinner with their parents.
Billy nobody even invited him. Oh,
Billy,
your parents didn't come? Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, see you when we get back from dinner.
Here's a hot pocket.
Yeah. I'll just have
Here's a hot pocket.
I'll have these oodles and noodles and hot pockets. Yeah.
That's right.
I got some steak-um in the freezer.
I'm fine about it. I got fucking fruit roll-ups. I'll be fine.
That's right. What more do you need?
I got fruit roll-ups.
Yeah, it's different. Like my mother compared to like when we were kids, compared to like us. And a lot of these things that happen to these kids is our fault. It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, right, guys? I mean, we can attest, like my mother, like that typical thing, if you crashed on your bicycle, you just laid there unconscious till someone got you for dinner,
Right.
Right.
Street, in the woods. But like with Matthew, we never miss anything. Like, all his matches, all that stuff. But my mother went to maybe one of my like Little League games, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's
my parents didn't go to a lot of my stuff.
Yeah.
I think my dad
my parents
went to one wrestling match and a couple baseball games. Most of the time, I was riding over to the ball field with my bike on
Yeah.
one hand, my bat in the other hand, and my glove over the end of the bat, and you're riding.
Man, when Courtney
Yeah.
would do so, I had to go to everything. It'd be like, oh, she's doing this thing where they're just singing or whatever at night. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you're going, right? I'm like, and the tone, and I'm like, well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's exactly what that's exactly with us. Well, I'm like you, Graham. You ride it when you go to your little league games or whatever, you ride your bike there. You'd have a few parents. I remember one time, so my buddy Sal, kid I grew up with, and Sal's deaf. So the coach was my friend. All right, so I played only one season of organized baseball, little league baseball, and they had like 5 kids extra in the league, right? So they went to my friend Vito's father, and we had the Colucci's pizza. We like the Bad News Bears. And we had to fill the ranks with all the neighborhood kids. And we lost like our first 3 games because none of us knew what we were doing really. And then we ended up winning the championship.
What?
Yeah, we won the championship. It was 9th grade. So Kurt, our coach, was across the street neighbor from Mr. Colucci, and he was like in college. And I remember that saying back in the day when you try to talk to someone, they don't listen to you. Like, what are you, deaf?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
So Sal's dad was big dude. Sal Desideri. His father was a big man. And like I remember the one time Sal's dad came to the game is when Kurt's yelling at Sal, right? And Sal can't hear him. He's doing something like he didn't hold up and maybe try to go to second and he got called out. And Kurt goes,
oh no.
What are you, deaf? And Sal's father gets up, fucking charges him. There's this big fucking brawl. He's beating up this college kid. So holy shit.
Wow.
Holy stuff.
As a matter of fact, he is, you insensitive bastard.
Like, but it was just he knew Sal. He knew Sal since he's little, so it just was an expression,
You know what would have been funny if he says if the guy who said it was blind and the guy goes, "Of course he's deaf. What are you, blind?" He'd be like, it'd be like a Mel Brooks routine.
Oh man.
Dr. Ben just got the trilogy, as I have never read your Monster Island stuff before. It looks fantastic, sir. Thank you, Dr. Ben. It's great to have you on board.
Yeah. Hey, Graham, are these this Monster Island? Morning, Michael. Are these Monster Islands going to be oversized like the other ones were?
No, the other ones weren't either.
Oh, they weren't oversized?
No. Here's
just the box really big? They were oversized.
Here's the first one.
Monster Islands.
Not the Compass Comics ones, Billy.
No, right. Well, the first ones were, right?
No.
So not the ones that they were all the regular size.
Regular size, yeah.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, so that the spines now will all match.
Yeah.
Everything will match up.
Thanks a lot, Andy. They got me in trouble.
You're welcome.
Ask them if they're going to be oversized.
Well, I mean, the one from Omnis was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was oversized.
That's
and I bought that one.
Well, great. You supported somebody else, you prick.
Well, wait a minute. You were still part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. So was Andy.
That's right.
Andy Smith?
Yeah, he was working for Omnis back then.
Oh, that's right. With First
I
Man,
got
right?
I have that highly collectible edition still.
Very cool.
Hell yeah.
Mortal 5 has just posted the Lucent Painted Death graphic novel. That's our friend Michael Bancroft, who is in the chat right here. That's his book.
Cool. Excellent.
So while you guys are all in the backing mood, check out those links and back all these books.
That's right.
What was I seeing about about Death Raider?
Yes, I did see that Mark Millar said this would be his first crowdfunded book he's going to back.
Yeah.
How about that?
What?
Yeah. Mark Millar, he's going to back Monster Island tonight. It's be his first crowdfunded book.
Oh, nice.
Excellent. Yeah. Excellent.
And it's cool. Miller, by the way, not Millar.
Yes, it's Mark Miller. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. I learn something new every day.
Yeah. I asked him. He's going to be on my show tomorrow night on the landing party. He's
Oh,
big
nice.
he's a Star Trek fan, and his favorite episode is City on the Edge of Forever, and that's where we're at tomorrow. We're going to be doing City on the Edge of Forever, so I invited him to come on to talk
that's
about
cool.
it. So we're going on at 6 tomorrow for the landing party rather than 8 to accommodate Mark because he's in Scotland, and even 6 o'clock for us is still pretty late for him. So,
Well, yeah, isn't that 6 hours ahead?
yeah, so it'll be like midnight his time.
Oof. Yeah.
So, but hey, we've been up at 3 o'clock in the morning doing these closeouts and stuff, and it's no fun. It's tough when you get up early. Like, I don't know what time you get up, Billy, but I know Andy and I get up early.
Yeah, no, I'm up 6:37 every morning.
Okay. Yep.
That's why I fade.
Yeah.
I was out for Aaron's late stream though, when Aaron was on with John for his the new Wraith book.
That lucky bastard's out on the West Coast, so he's still only going.
I know.
He's still only staying up till midnight.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. We get done with the bros at like 9 o'clock, 9:30. He's like, time to eat dinner. Then I can watch, whatever he does at night, probably goes back to work and stuff. But still, he's got lots of time where it's like, all right, I got about 45 minutes before I call it.
Ms. Stippling, the Blue Compass shirts are on the campaign, but they're part of the add-ons. So when your hubby backs the book or you back the book, you can add the Compass Comics T-shirt to it.
Hello, Amanda. Did you see that jerk off Ravens fan? I'm sure you did. When japped that dude, just walked up to those two guys walking, those two Skins fans or whatever they're called now, Commander.
No,
you didn't see that?
Is this
recent? What happened?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, dude, hang on. I'm gonna go mute so I can find.
Okay.
So I could find a good thing. So anyway, so this dude, 6'3" asshole guy, he's walking and he's got a buddy with him. He's like, oh, there's some stragglers. And these two guys in Baltimore, downtown Baltimore, are walking to Skins fans, and he just walks right up to these guys and kicks the one guy. Like, the guy's like, what the fuck? And clocks him, knocks him out. Then all of a sudden grabs the other guy, starts fighting, beating him, just starts attacking these guys. And then he's like, I never lose. So he got fucking nailed, man. And he's going to lose he got fired.
Oh, wow.
What a douche nozzle. What a piece of shit.
Was he drunk?
I don't know if he was drunk or just a big ass, dumbass bully who actually got caught. Like some woman that he sent to this text, like he raped this girl in college. She's saying now, but let me share it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, what a piece of shit. Hang on.
Yeah, let's see this.
Yeah. I hope it goes better than yesterday with there it is. Let's see. Home X Ravens fan.
Did you see the video of that cop? That BLM woman, she was 6'5" and charged him with a knife.
Oh,
and
damn.
She slashed him. He's bleeding from his head and stuff. And he kept backing down the hallway, and she's coming down the hallway with this knife. And he emptied his 9 into her, dropped her.
Yep.
Yeah,
well. Sure. Yeah. And yeah, she was like over 300 pounds. She.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, like you said, you look at these freaking whatchamacallits, man, all the drugs they're giving these people and that rage.
Yeah.
Here we go. You want to share it? Look at this fucking jerk off right here. I don't know if I should go big. I'm gonna go big. Ooh, Escape from Monster Island launch party. All right, here we go. Right. Watch this guy. So he's just walking and watch this piece of shit.
Do we got a straggler? Do we got straggler? Do we got straggler? Do we got straggler? Do we got a straggler? Do we got a straggler? Do we got a straggler? I don't lose. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Do we got
wow.
Well,
what a
guess what?
dick.
He don't lose. Well, he lost his job.
Well, what was his job?
He's getting arrested for assault. Attempted murder because of how he just, just attacked these guys for no freaking reason.
What an asshole.
6'3", two, I don't know what he is, 240 piece of shit. And then this girl's showing him on video that he was arrested at college for sexual assault on her. And she's like, he raped me. And then she said she put flyers all over the place. He's got this real nasty, disgusting, tweet, text that he had sent her.
Wow.
And
I
so
don't
what was
know.
his job? What was his job that he
He
lost?
worked for an insurance company.
Good.
Yep. And now they're like, so I'll find it. I'll find his fucking name. What's his name again? This Ed Krasenstein. This guy?
You can tell he's an asshole, that guy, just by what he's saying. I never lose. It's some narcissistic piece of shit. And the other dude screaming, "We got stragglers! We got stragglers!" Like it's an open season, like it's rabbit season, duck season.
And you
It's
just
like you
walk up
didn't
and clock
lose.
these
You're
dudes. You
teammates.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow.
Marcus is calling me out. Didn't Graham just say we see so much of this crap?
Illinois
do.
Department of Transportation you got Illinois Department of Transportation workers laughing while stealing my Trump sign, some dude's lawn.
Dude, did you see that guy? This was awesome. This dude sees a Trump sign, so he runs it over and he goes a few more yards or whatever, and he gets flats because the dude had under the Trump sign had nails sticking up.
And you know he's wearing a face diaper.
Yeah, in the car.
In the car with his wife.
Oh my God, that was great.
His name's Jack Callis.
Yes, that's his name. And if you do Jack Callis fired. Oh, look at this.
Which one was staged, Keno? It can't be this one because that guy got fired. Are you talking about?
No, the stage one he's probably talking about is the maybe the boaters, those Nazi guys that they joined the Trump boat parade down in Florida.
Oh,
if you saw that, and then they swamped him. Yeah, he's producer and sales executive at Castendike Insurance Group. Not anymore.
I would say he was.
Yeah, no, it's the Trump sign with the truck.
That's
staged.
No.
You can't.
Well,
you never know what you're seeing anymore.
It's still a good idea.
You never know.
Yeah,
Graham Nolan. You never know these days, right?
You know what I do know, Billy?
What do you know?
I know that Compass Comics produces really great comics.
It's true.
Boom.
You have a live campaign right now. Yeah.
And if you act now,
we'll
send you a copy of Monster Island. Yeah, guys, we're at 13.5. Let's see if we can get to 14 here before we close her down for dinner. Oh, we're close. $75 for 14.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think we can get to 15 before dinner.
I think we can go to 15 before dinner.
Yeah, I gotta clean the bathroom downstairs. I gotta clean Isaac's room. Oh, geez. I gotta go buy some booze. Oh, jeez.
You got a lot to do.
I got a lot to do, and I gotta draw my cover here.
Yeah. And you gotta get to LaGuardia. How far is that?
Dude, it's gonna take me an hour and a half at least.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's clean the guest bathroom. Okay, not a guest bath. I don't want to say it like. All right.
I'm assuming is that airport closer than JFK?
No, they're both one's on top of the island, one's on the bottom of the island, and they're both.
What's he flying into that one for then?
I don't know. I'm gonna kill him when I see him. I asked him to fly into Islip.
That's a little one.
Yep, 10 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, it probably cost a fortune to fly into Islip, though.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't it be the same, though, if you have a stopover to fly into LaGuardia? It's Southwest.
I know, probably not.
I don't know. All I know is that it's very
Where's he flying from? Jersey?
Vegas.
Oh, Vegas. Okay.
It's very expensive to fly from Buffalo to Long Island because Matthew had to take an Uber from Erie to Buffalo. And then, oh my God, dude.
And Erie to Buffalo? That's
it cost us like $200 because he wanted to get a haircut.
In Buffalo?
No, in Long Island.
Oh.
So he had to come home.
Okay.
And he had to get some other stuff, some contacts. Well, before his practices started, because now he can't go anywhere until Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Wow.
And
that's a 2-hour Uber ride, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. No thanks.
It's like $200 or more.
No thanks.
Jesus. And then the flight to Buffalo to what? To Islip?
No, to
Kennedy?
To JFK.
Yeah.
Let me ask my wife. Hang on. You mind if I call my wife? Call Deborah Tucci. because I can't say call dad because like they'll say, "What's your dad's name?" And I got to be like, "I never had a dad."
And then all the painful memories come up, and it's all because of Siri.
Yeah. Anyway, it wasn't cheap. It was not cheap.
Doesn't sound like it.
No.
Yeah,
Oof.
TJ James says, why didn't he go to Cleveland?
I don't know. Was that close to Erie, Cleveland?
Yeah, you take the 90.
How far is Cleveland? Drive?
It's an hour.
Really?
1 hour. Yeah, because it's 3 hours from Buffalo to Cleveland.
Oh, wow.
2 hours to Erie.
Erie, Penn.
The things you learn.
An hour, 38 minutes.
Yep.
So let me see. I could fly from Cleveland. Fly from Cleveland to...
Jim Hunsinger says, LOL, Billy's part of the problem. Coddling Generation Z.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
You're a coddler.
I'm a coddler. Yep.
Not a cuddler. Deb will tell you that.
Definitely not a cuddler. There's no such thing. Men don't cuddle.
Nope.
What's the sense?
What's the sense?
I'm going back to my side. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Roll
All
off
right.
me.
11:20. Get off me. I know. Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, so it looks like Southwest goes to Cleveland, Ohio.
Well, there you go.
He wanted your son wanted chicken wings in Buffalo and a haircut in Long Island. Who was on
Oh my
first?
God, it's pretty cheap. He's got a stopover at BWI. It's 8 hours. Oh my God, one of these flights is 11 hours, 25 minutes.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
You could
God.
drive there in half that
Yeah,
time.
well,
Yeah.
no, it takes 9-10 hours to drive from Long Island to Buffalo.
Well, yeah,
away.
you're pretty far out on the island too.
Yeah,
so.
that's what sucks. Want to get away? Let's see. Select next flight. I don't know. I don't care. You know what? I don't care, Graham Nolan. This is your stream. Sorry.
Hey man, it's just money, Billy. Just throw it out the window.
Yeah, well, back Monster Island, so we can have fun. Let's do that.
Back she gate crashers.
Yeah,
when you're
back
in New
she
York
gate
on
crashers.
Thursday. Billy's got to fly his kid and get a haircut.
That's right.
Yeah. Good Lord. All right, so Andy Smith, very important. How close are you with Rob Young?
Oh, I know Rob pretty well.
Good. Why don't you ask him to fly to bring the bros in and see if we get Ethan to come in and John and Shane too. Get some of us CGers in.
Yeah, I was going to ask him about it or float the idea past him when I'm down there on the 27th for the South Carolina Minicon. Or
Yeah, please do
whatever.
that. And Graham Nolan, can you lower your $10,000 appearance fee per con for one show?
Hey, everybody, I just want you to know I do not charge $10,000 in appearance fee. It's
$9,999.
It's $9,500.
Yeah, that's your guarantee though, because if it's it doesn't matter if it's a 3-day show or a 1-day show.
That's true.
That's your guarantee.
True. That's why I like the 1-day shows.
That's right.
Get old Fragaboom. Well, Fragaboom. Oh no, he didn't
No,
come.
he always goes.
Does he? All right.
Yeah, he's not.
I'll see him in October. I'll see him there in a couple of weeks.
Is that South or North Carolina, Andy?
South.
Greenville, South Carolina.
Greenville. Okay.
And there is a Greenville, North Carolina too,
Yes, there is.
which is weird.
Yes, it is.
Speaking of weird, how's that Dennis doing?
I don't know. He's on a Hawaiian cruise right now.
Look at this guy. What is he, a trust fund kid?
Dude,
How
it's like I say every time we do a stream, I'm like, this is his last vacation for the year. So he's had 3 of them so far.
Wow.
I know. Must be nice.
Must be nice.
What's a vacation? I've heard that word.
really.
Right?
I haven't had a vacation since Trump was president.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had a real vacation since before COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, any getaway was, is always family things. Oh, we're going to go to this state or that state, see family or friends or something. But, when the last vacation I had when Julie and I just went off on our own, we went down to the Florida Keys. And that was pre-COVID.
Yep.
But isn't it great though when you do you guys resist going on vacation? I do because of work. Like, oh my God, we're so programmed with deadlines, and we got to get.
Yeah, I mean, I get antsy if I'm gone too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he left on Friday, or they left Friday, him and his wife, and they get back Monday. Not this Monday, following.
Oh, see, that's a
Monday.
long time, man. That's
it's like 10 days, and I'm like, oh, I've never been gone that long.
Yeah, 2 weeks is too long, really, for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss my bed. I miss my shit around me.
Yeah.
Yep.
My refrigerator.
Yeah.
Dude, same here.
A week. It's 3 days if I'm staying with somebody. That's it. I've
Yeah.
determined that 3 days is tops.
Yeah.
If you're staying with somebody. Anything after that, if you're with your wife and you're at a nice resort by yourselves or something, and you're really on a vacation, I could probably stretch it to 10 days.
Let me tell you, we did do a resort, and I think we spent, it might have been 6 nights or 7 nights, and I could have used another night. I'll tell you that. We were in Cancun, just Debbie and I, and that was great.
Oh, wait, was that for one of her work business things?
Yeah, for that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was cool. And then we're with all these other people that we knew, or we got to know them. A lot of because all the wives, like, they would have like a seminar, like the first 2 days or something, because they paid for everything. And then we're like, so me and all the dudes, all the husbands.
Yeah.
Bar open at 8:30, Graham. Bam. Holy crap.
I think would be fun. I'm not a cruise guy, and Julie definitely is not. We'll never go on cruises. But there's those river cruises like down the Rhine.
Yeah.
Those are cool. You're on a small boat with an intimate amount of people, no kids.
Nope.
And you stop and see these castles and all these towns that are on the Rhine River or whatever, the Danube or whatever river you're doing it on. And you can see land the whole time, so you can see stuff. Being out on a floating hotel is not interesting to me. I'd rather be at a hotel on the water than a hotel floating on the water.
Agreed.
I went on a cruise, my first one in 2002, and we went to the Caymans and Jamaica and stuff, and I didn't even want to get off the boat. She's like, yeah, but there's excursions we're doing. I'm like, I know, but everything's on the boat. Why do I need to get off? There's like a freaking mall. There's a movie theater. Our room is nice. What do I want to get off this for?
Was that like, is that like a big cruise boat?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like Caribbean or whatever the hell.
Yeah, no, I'm never going to get on those.
Me too. I'm not.
Too many germs, too many unsupervised children and recalcitrant parents. It's just.
Yeah, I'm the same. Debbie was just looking at river cruises too, right, honey? You were looking in Normandy, right? Say hello, honey.
I'm looking at a lot of them, and they all look wonderful.
Yeah.
Wunderbar.
Yeah.
Well, we're all going to go on a cruise. All the bros are going to do a river cruise.
There you go.
I'm ready.
Yeah, we're doing the East River.
Yeah, we're going to do the East River. And we're going to do the Allegheny River, and then the mighty Mississippi.
The East River.
Yeah. We're going to look for bodies in the East River.
Yeah.
You say you're weird.
Hey, how much was Matthew's ticket, airplane ticket to come home or round trip?
The ticket itself was not expensive. It was like $250.
$250. How much was the Uber each way?
$163
to get a haircut. Oh. All right.
Holy crap, that's right, because he flew back to that airport, so he had to pay the $160 twice?
Yes, bro.
Oh, I can't believe you get an Uber driver to drive that far.
Me too. Well, for some reason, Erie wasn't working to fly him here. I think there's layovers from Erie.
6-hour layover.
All right.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about
it. Amanda says hi, honey.
Hello, how are you, honey?
So, all right. All right, babe. Talk to you later.
Wait, no.
What?
I called you to talk to you about something.
Oh, all right.
I wasn't there.
I had called you. You didn't call me back. All right. You know what? I'm going to go, guys. Graham.
Okay, buddy.
I got to clean the house anyway before I go get Isaac. So keep going,
guys.
guys.
Wait a minute. Before you go, Billy, we're going to do a refresh.
Hang on, honey.
Ready? Here we go.
Yep.
All right. Boom.
Oh,
Okay. Now you have permission to leave.
Thanks. All right, buddy. I'll see you guys later, hopefully.
See you,
Bye.
man.
all right, dude. See you later.
Bye.
Oh, that's funny.
6-hour layover. I would have been like, well, I guess you're having a 6-hour layover, son.
Yeah, really.
It's
Oh,
like,
it's an $89 flight and you got a 6-hour layover. Well,
that's right.
bring a pillow.
Yeah. You don't want it? Then you're paying for that Uber.
That's
I don't
right.
have a job. Well, that's not my
I
problem.
can't believe that an Uber for almost $200 going for 2 hours. Jeez.
Oh my God. I couldn't imagine sitting in some dude's car for 2 hours like that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, headphones on, don't talk to me. I just want to listen to music, relax. God, 2 hours. Holy crap.
Yeah, I think he still would have been better off going into Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, oh, 6. Oh, forget it.
Yeah, that South Carolina con would be fun if we could get everybody to go.
Yeah, like I said, I planned on talking to him. So we, mention it to him when I'm there because I know they're already obviously planning for the show next year. So
Yeah, when is that? May?
April.
Oh, April. Okay.
I don't know the exact dates. It's usually the first or second week in
Okay.
April, and it's just 2 days. It's not 3.
Right.
So, and the nice part is on Sunday, it starts at 11, not 10.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of nice.
Cool.
So if we had the cigar thing, it could last longer.
Yeah, they actually. Well, is it in the same place as the one I went to?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a cigar lounge right across the street there too.
Yeah. Oh no, we don't know. He puts us up in a different hotel now.
Oh, okay.
It's downtown Greenville now. It's closer to the show. So,
Okay.
but I'm sure there's probably something down there too, because where we were at before wasn't, was on the outskirts of town. This is literally downtown now. So,
Right.
so I wouldn't be surprised if there is something like that. I'll find out because I'll be staying at a hotel the night before this the mini one in a couple weeks. So,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Chirp in his ear and see what we can come up with.
yeah, I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be real cool.
Yeah, it's a good time of the year too.
Oh, yeah. Well, for you.
Yeah, to get out. I mean, because beginning of April it can be pretty messy here.
I can't believe you haven't gotten snow yet already.
Oh, we don't get snow this early. I mean, it's been cold and rainy the last couple of days, but by the end of the week, it's going to warm up into the 60s and be sunny. And,
Oh, wow.
there'll be cigars on the porch. It'll be good.
Well, what is it when you say it's been cold? What do you mean? What's cold?
Well, I'll tell you right now, it's 50?
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's 47 degrees.
Oh, that that was the low at 5:15 when I left to go to the gym.
It's damp. It's a damp,
Ugh.
No.
It's 64 and sunny here.
Screw you.
But as you know, it's getting dark sooner.
Yeah, it is.
And that's the one thing. I don't mind the cold. I actually look forward to it, but I cannot stand it getting dark sooner.
Yeah, we got all sunshine from Thursday to next Thursday.
Holy shit.
Yeah, in the mid 60s. One day it's 73. That's not bad. I'll take that.
That's not bad at all.
Mm-mm.
That means our weather must be
Especially
nice.
this time of year. Usually
I know.
after Columbus Day is when it starts to change, but I'll take that.
Yeah, no, that's not
Definitely
bad at
take
all.
that.
You have a fireplace in your house? I don't remember.
Yeah.
You use it?
Yeah. Yeah, I got
Okay.
a cord of wood on my porch right now.
How long does that last for?
I burned a cord last year. I ordered 2 cords. I burned a cord. And
okay.
So, if it's, and it all depends on the season too, how
Right.
cold it is. And, do I feel like getting up and making a fire?
Does the when you get it delivered, what is it? A truck that just dumps it in your driveway and you got to
Yep.
stack it?
Yep. Pretty
Oh,
much.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Doesn't cost that much. It's only like I don't know, I think 150, 165 bucks for something like for the 2 cords, something like that. I forget. But my brother-in-law in New Hampshire, a cord of wood there costs $400.
Whoa!
Yeah. They're
Damn.
surrounded by forests. I don't understand why that is, but that's what he told me.
Be like, go cut that shit down yourself. Damn.
Yeah. Buy a chainsaw.
Right? You got a chainsaw, don't you?
I do.
There you go.
I don't got a big one. I just have a battery operated one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a new one.
Michael Bancroft says it's 62 at 7:45 in the morning. Looking at 75 this afternoon. Well, you guys are starting to go into summer, right? Because you're in Australia.
Yeah.
So you're coming out. What are you in? I guess you'd be in spring right now, the end of spring. Huh?
Exactly.
That sounds pretty good.
I wouldn't mind visiting down under sometime.
I had some opportunities to go to Australia for some comic conventions, but I turned them down just because, I mean, you're talking 15 hours on a
That's
plane.
what I was just about to say. It's like going to Japan. I'd like to go there and South Korea and stuff, but that amount of time on a plane. Oh,
I know. The only way I would do it is if they flew me business class and you had those reclining chairs so you could sleep, you know. But I'm not sitting in coach for 15 friggin' hours. My back. I mean, that's one of the things that, you know, for conventions, that's part of my deal is that they have to fly me business class.
Right.
Because my back, if I hurt, I went to a show in Dallas one time and I sat in the cattle car section. And when I got there, my back was all stiff. And then the first day of the convention, it went. And I had some dude bringing me pain pills from his own prescription. I'm like, I don't care what they are. Just pop.
Shit.
I mean, yeah, my back was killing me. And I'm in the green room every half an hour, laying on the floor, stretching it and stuff.
What are you saying? The pain? Wait, prescription pain meds didn't work?
No.
Oh my God.
No, it didn't. It didn't loosen. Didn't, you know, relax it. You know, it's in a spasm, and until it releases, you know, it's causing all this kind of pain. Shit, a quart of oak, cherry, and maple here is $175. That's about the same. Yeah, here you can get cheaper, but it may need a year of seasoning.
Wow,
yeah, I get good wood for that price.
What is it that you like? What do you have? What type?
Oak, cherry, maple. It's all hardwood.
Oh,
yeah.
You still hitting the gym, right?
Oh yeah. What are you kidding?
How many days do you go?
I go 5 days.
Oh shit! Never
mind. I go 4. Monday through Friday, and I take the weekends off.
I just do 4. So tomorrow's my off day during the week.
What do you do on your off day? Do you do anything?
Nope.
You're off.
I get up a whole 15 minutes later. That's what I do.
There you go.
Instead of getting up at 5, I get up at like 5:15. That's what I do on my off day.
Oh man.
Nope, because I just work. I do Mondays chest, Tuesdays arms, Thursdays back or shoulders, alternating week by week, and Fridays legs.
I do legs on Monday and Friday.
Oof.
Yeah. Hit the
I don't
squat
like doing
rack
them one day a week, so
you get the most bang for your buck, man. You get in the squat rack, man. You use every muscle in your body.
Oh, I know.
You know, you do it twice a week. You know, you really ramp the metabolism up.
What else do you do for legs? Is it just squats or?
Mondays it's primarily squats, and I'll do maybe some leg extensions.
Yep.
And then on Friday I'll go lighter and do like a leg press.
Oh, okay.
Leg press machine, you know, that kind of thing.
Yep.
But squats are king, you know.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I just hate them.
I did deadlifts today.
Ugh.
Yeah, those aren't fun, but
nope.
Yeah, today was a back day, so
Do you use just when you do your deadlifts, do you just use the barbell, or do they have that deadlift bar that you can step into? You know
oh,
what
the
I
hex
mean?
bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't use a hex bar. I use a straight up barbell.
Right.
Yeah, there's some
I
great videos. That I had hurt myself a few times. You know, when those two exercises can be really tough and dangerous. You get
Oh
the most
yeah.
bang for your buck out of it, but you know, if you do it wrong, you can really hurt yourself. And I
Yeah.
had a couple times, and then I watched these Mark Ripito videos about how to set up on it and do the deadlift and do the squat properly. And man, since that time, it's been so much better.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Huh. Well, that's
yeah.
interesting.
How to approach it, where to put your feet, you know, where if you're doing a squat, where to put the bar, you know, like a low back squat, you know, we put it down low on your bar on your back. Um, you know, you don't bend at the knees, you push your ass out and drive down, drive
Right.
up from your heels. It's great.
I'll have to check those out.
Yeah. He's a
Maybe
he's
I'll
a
enjoy
he's a
squats more.
strength coach and a former power lifter.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's from Texas and he does these seminars all around, you know. He's kind of got a gut on him, you know, he's an older guy.
Sure.
He's got this Texas drawl, and he talks about when you get into the squat rack, what you got to do is, you know,
Really?
yeah. It's pretty cool.
All right. I'm serious. I might have to check those out because I hate squats, but maybe it's how I'm doing them. So
Yeah, mostly it is, you know, but I
I'll,
enjoy
I'll,
him.
I'll have to look at those. See, I like doing chest. I like chest day.
I do too, but I hurt my shoulder about a year or so ago, and I haven't been able to do. I really can't do a barbell bench press anymore.
Oh
Uh,
no.
no, yeah, it hurts that shoulder, and I think there's a rotator cuff issue there, so I have to use dumbbells, and it bugs the hell out of me because the bench press was my lift, and um, that was my best lift. I had a 320 bench weighing 175 pounds.
Oh wow, that's cool.
It's a 185 strength to weight ratio, and then one time I lifted it off and I think I had 315 on and I went to bring it down and I felt something in my shoulder. And since that time, you know, it's been problematic and just seems to be getting worse. So,
Were
uh,
you talking about doing reps with 315?
uh, no, that was a single. That was
Oh, single. Okay.
a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
320. Yeah. It was a single. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
best I ever
I did
did.
reps with 265.
Okay.
That was a working weight. You know, I would do 5 to 8 reps of that.
I think the most I ever got up to back when I was at CrossGen was 215, maybe 220 doing reps of like 5 to 6
Mm-hmm.
for a few sets. I mean, now I don't even I don't have there's other people in the gym, but I'm not like, hey, can you spot me? So I always go safe.
Right.
But I just do, I think it's 155, 3 sets of like 6 to
Mm-hmm.
8, which is fine. I'm not doing it to like, basically it's just maintenance and stuff,
Yeah.
So, keep up just the strength and stuff. That's all.
That's important. Real important as
So,
you age.
yeah. God.
All right. Let me go back here to the campaign. I think we're gonna close this part of it out in
Okay.
it's almost 5 o'clock right now.
Okay.
And
Cool.
so we got to get some dinner in because we got the bros at 7,
Yeah.
my friends. So make sure you guys come back for that. And bring your friends, you know, the friends that haven't backed yet, and show them this very cool campaign. And we're going to be discussing monsters, our favorite designs in comics and films. So let's see
Yes.
where we're at right now. So we're at 14,255, 14,545. Okay, we didn't get to that 15 by 5, but that's all right.
But maybe by the time we come back.
Yeah, I'm quite sure by the time we come back, we'll be there.
Cool.
Hey, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank you, Andy, and Dan and Billy for popping in
Yeah.
here, and to everybody in the chat. A lot of you guys have been here the whole time, which is really, really cool. Much appreciated. Art of Roy says his chats are being blocked. I wonder why. Well, wait a minute. You mean super chats? Because I'm seeing this chat. So
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
JP Roca says, I'll bring the bros, but are the hoes invited too? Oh, we always invite the hoes.
yeah. They just never show up.
Yeah.
Feels like the parties I used to throw in high school.
Yeah, it's all
The
bros.
bros always showed up, but the hoes never did.
So everybody in the chat, thanks so much for making this a great first couple hours on the stream, and we'll see you in a few hours over at right back here for the bros.
That's
So
right.
then, enjoy your dinner